The third person. The third person.
Word up, Third Verse Podcast. Happy Tuesday to all our Third Versicans. I'm Justin Hunt.
I'm Stat Quo. Was he adding?
What up? What up? How's your weekend, man?
Good, man. You know what I'm saying? I went to go see Odyssey.
You saw it?
Yeah, it was good, man. Really, really good movie. Shout out to Christopher Nolan. You know what I mean? He did his thing. You know, got some a lot of symbolism in there on the low.
Okay.
You know, like because he casted that. You know, the one black chick from that was in Black Panther.
The one black chick? Oh, the main black chick.
The one that was I was
T'Challa's girlfriend, T'Challa's wife.
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
He casted her, and so her character, if you know anything about Greek mythology, she was the most beautiful woman in the world. There's a lot of controversy around her being casted.
Oh, she's Helen of Troy?
Yeah, she's that. And she plays like her. She plays two characters, but you know, it's her and her twin sister. But anyway, long story short, she was casted as the most beautiful person in the world. And I was explaining to Aaron this morning that a lot of that, you know, history has been scrubbed, but them was all black folks. We just They just have scrubbed it. I was educating my young white chap over there on what's going on, how they took the color up out of that thing. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he casted that, the fact that he knows and put her in that position, it was a whole controversial thing about him putting her in that spot. Because, you know, the most beautiful woman in the world, and she's our complexion. So it was a super dope. On top of a lot of things.
I gotta check it out. I watch a lot of these YouTube videos where you have different African scholars and historians, and you know, people talk about how history has been scrubbed and washed and repackaged. And this one guy was like, they call it the Middle East. Middle of what? I never thought about that until he said it that way.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Dog, Rome. Let's scramble the words around. We know rap. What is that? Moors. What is that?
That's deep right there.
That's what it is. Scramble the words.
Wow.
Y'all, it's hip hop, right?
I never even knew that.
That's what it is.
Wow.
I mean, they civilized civilization. I mean, you know, water. I mean, you know what I mean? Our whole system, plumbing come from the Moors. Universities come from the Moors. Bathing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Moors weren't even washing. That's why when we hear about the plagues and all these people dying, because they wasn't washing their ass. Them big ass dresses, you see them, you go back into those times them women was wearing, they was taking shits and pissing everywhere.
Right.
They wasn't like going to bathroom. They was just doing what they was doing right there. But you go look at the history of the Moors, and why is there's not really been movies based on that? Why is that? I just tell you how it goes. I don't want to get deep. Let's just talk about some fluff.
Good morning, everybody.
Let's not get deep, y'all.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, man. I do want to see that movie. I saw a lot of people upset that Travis Scott's in it.
Yeah, they was upset. Yeah, because they think black folk wasn't around. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He has some black people in there. Normally with them joints, there's no niggas in there.
Right.
You know that.
Game of Thrones gave you like 2.
Come on. I'm a fan of this shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. But I understand it's entertainment, and I know the reality of it is. I know that 2 white people can't make a black person. I know 2 black people can make a white person.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's just simple. As simple as that. It's just, let's just really get down to it. So it all stems from something. I'm not saying we want to be the first, because we fumbled. Clearly at some point in time, we fumbled, and now the world is the way it is.
Right.
I'm just saying let's not act like it was just all white folks back then. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do that. That's ridiculous. Like when America was discovered, they just came over here and wasn't no niggas. When Musa was having expeditions over to America long before Christopher Columbus or even these motherfuckers was even born. I ain't trying to get deep into history. I do know this is a hip hop podcast, but I'm just saying I ain't this black for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I ain't this dark skin for no reason. I wear it every day. I am say it loud.
I I thought you said something earlier that was interesting when you were talking about how directors are now the draw for movies as opposed to actors.
That's a fact. Well, I think, back in the days, you had Steven Spielberg, you had George Lucas, you had Quentin Tarantino, you had Spike Lee. You know what I mean? You had these guys we would go to the movies for, but at the same time, you had really big movie stars. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Denzel Washington, Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt. I mean, these are mega superstars. I don't think we have those same type of stars from the actor perspective now. I mean, Will Smith was in that category at one point. I don't think we have that with the actors and actresses now. So I think with him specifically, Christopher Nolan, I think it did so well because of him and his track record of what he's done. And then you take somebody like Ryan Coogler, he's on that level now. What's the guy that does the avatars?
James Cameron.
James Cameron. People gonna show out. They're gonna show up for James. You know what I'm saying? So an interesting fact, what I was telling the guys is Christopher Nolan, he originally wanted to shoot Troy. So the movie Troy is basically the first iteration of Odyssey. He wanted
Brad Pitt.
He wanted to shoot that. The studio was like, nah, we're gonna pick somebody else. So they picked somebody else, and as a consolation, guess what movie they gave him to shoot?
Batman.
The Dark Knight.
No word. That's no.
And that's what started. Good guess. That's what started his. I think that's what took him to the next level.
Right.
And so we wouldn't have had. What's the guy that played Joker in there? He killed that shit. Heath Ledger. Yeah. We wouldn't have had that performance. Maybe he'd still be alive. But at the same time, we wouldn't have the Dark Knight.
Right.
That iteration of Batman, and then you got Inception that came around that period.
That's the last great DC series of movies.
Yeah, and then from there, the Oppenheimer and all this other shit he did. And I think Tenet was good. I think Denzel's son was a little bit over his head at that moment for that movie. Mm-hmm. But the movie was good.
I still don't understand that movie. Like I get it, but like kind of don't. I see what it's doing, but I don't know how it's doing it.
You got to keep watching it. Oh, that's a movie.
I've seen it like 8 times, to be honest.
You got to watch it over and over.
Yeah, it's just got to be on your TV all week.
Because Inception for a lot of people was like that. They're like, "What is this? I don't understand it."
Yeah.
But it makes so much sense when you dream. Because when you dreaming like Inception, it really feel like it's so long. It really be seconds.
Yeah.
It's quick. So the dude is dope, dog. And the movie's good. It started off a little slow, as Lawyer found out, because his crazy ass went to try to go to the movie at 3 a.m.
What, you would see it at 3?
Crazy.
Oh wow!
Fell asleep, bro. They woke him up at 6 a.m.
You slept through the whole thing?
This dumbass nigga here, man. This nigga crazy.
You have no Red Bull, no iced coffee? Oh no, man! Oh no!
Lawyer crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I still want to. I'm gonna check that out. I haven't seen it yet. You saw it at the the movie theater with the alcohol. Yeah, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, don't blow up the spot.
Yeah.
Don't blow the spot up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's okay. You know what I mean? I rock with that spot though.
Yeah, it's good.
I ain't gonna even say some of the amenities because then niggas get to Google it.
Right.
Pull up on my spot, but yeah,
that's true.
It's low key. Ain't nobody over there.
Yeah. Oh, the one by the restaurant.
This the homeboy. You can't tell nothing. That's what Justin is. He the homeboy. You can't say shit to. He gonna blow the whole spot up. Dog, I did not just tell you I don't want to blow up the spot. My spot, dog. That's what I'm saying. I hoard my spots.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to say, rest in peace to Alley Boy.
Yeah.
What's my other dude? Oh, damn, I forgot his name.
Bigger Rankin.
Yeah. God, rest in peace to Bigger Rankin. I heard they both died the same way, kidney failure.
Oh wow.
I don't know what happened with that or how you get it. I've been looking up kidneys to make sure my shit is on point.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is, and I don't want to sound morbid, is we're all gonna go. It's just about some people gonna beat us there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But rest in peace to them. Not to be funny, but rest in peace to Crustaceans in Beverly Hills. They are closing it down.
Oh no, it didn't make it.
Yeah, it's on its way out. So the garlic noodles are gone from Beverly Hills. Y'all
Was
got to
it-
go
is
to
it-
Orange County now to go get them.
Is that another casualty of COVID?
Well, from my understanding, they got a new landlord,
Okay.
and he has or she has other plans for the space. So they have to find. If you never had the garlic noodles from Crustaceans with the crab out the shell, okay, it's a place called Anki. ANQI. See, this is another one. I'm gonna get this one up to y'all because I don't want to hoard spots. But Anki, it's in Orange County at the South Coast Plaza. If you ever in LA, Orange County, probably about 45, 50 minutes outside. Going up there, Anki is nice. Get the garlic noodles and get the crab out the shell. Bussin'.
Nice.
Bye.
Did you watch the World Cup final?
Watch.
Let's go, Spain. Spain saved us. Jesus.
I can't stand them Argentinians.
I can't stand it.
I hate them.
They play so terrible. I don't even watch soccer. I can tell they were the worst players to play against.
I only like Messi.
Right.
And that's just, and he know. And it's hard for me to like him because he's Argentinian. I can't stand that place. I can't stand the people. I don't like none.
Have you been to Argentina?
No, on purpose.
Right.
I don't want to go there. Why I want to go somewhere they hate me?
Right.
They can't stand me.
And their economy's terrible.
Any spot that say, okay, Nazis, we're gonna let y'all in.
Right.
Any spot where where they purposely got rid of black folks. They got rid of them, dog. Go look it up, y'all. Go do some history. We going back to the history.
They sent the black folks to fight in all the wars. that helped decrease the population.
Look at the fans. Look how they act.
Yeah.
Look how they act to Speed. How they was treating them. Making monkey noises and shit. Look at that.
Right.
All the countries he go to, I don't think he went over there fucking with them. And if he did, they treated him like shit. If there's any Argentinians in here and you offended, maybe show me that all of you all are not like that right now. Because all is a bad word to say. So Justin has taught me that you can't say all.
Right.
Some.
All is strong.
All is strong.
Right.
A lot.
There you go.
A lot of Argentinians do not like the Negro man. You know what I'm saying? And I can't rock with you if you don't like us.
Right. And then as I understand it, because I was looking up some of these things, like, why is Argentina the only team with only white players? That's where it started to me. Because even if the Japanese people got a black goalie, I'm like, God dang. So, how does Argentina have none? And one of the things I saw was that Argentinians really look at themselves as more European than they do Latin America. And so there was a meme or video that went around of this guy from Mexico who's wearing a Spain jersey, taunting a bunch of Argentinas with a red card in the stands. And so apparently there's a lot more support for, or at least other Latin American countries, South American countries, they don't rock with Argentina either.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Brazilians hate them. They don't fuck with them because of that. I mean, look around the world. There are dark-skinned people everywhere of all different nationalities. Bro, when I was in college, it was a Chinese Jamaican girl. She was super cool, but she was straight Asian. But yo, the man, the Rasta, you ever had the rice and peas? That's how she talked.
Yeah.
Looked straight like she was Jackie Chan's daughter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or you go to London. These guys, go see these people. Go see like Haitians, and it's different color Haitians. So white people can't be Africans. They're white Africans. We're multicultural, multicolored. You know what I'm saying? But it's just something with Argentinians. All these motherfuckers, no color. All look. No. What it is? Where's the color? I need the gumbo. You gotta have a gumbo, baby. I want dark Americans. You gotta have white Americans, Asian Americans, Mexican Americans, like all that shit, African Americans, all that. I need all that to come together. That's what make us beautiful as people, when you have all the different colors. Just one color. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, they play thuggish soccer. Like, they're crazy out there. And the stats were insane. They were talking about throughout all the matches until the final match, Argentina was the only team that never had a VAR, which is when they go check the video replay to see if there was a foul or something. Like, like that. They went through the whole tournament and never had one called against them. I was watching this yesterday. I took a nap to this yesterday. This guy did a 44-minute cut of all the violations that Argentina did throughout the tournament, uncalled. 44 minutes. You know how lopsided you have to be. Imagine if they did this in the NBA. You know, one of my favorite NBA, not favorite, but I always think about when when Kobe and Shaq Lakers beat the Portland Trail Blazers with Scottie Pippen on it, right? Before they went to their first finals. That was game 7, fourth quarter. They had no fouls called against them, the Lakers, right? And a lot of people look at that game as one of these games that's like, oh, the league said the Lakers need to win, right? But imagine if you took the entire playoffs and put together a series of 44 minutes worth of the Lakers not getting away with all the flagrant foul calls in the world. That is the equivalent of what I just watched when it comes to Argentina. So away from them being just who they are as a people, I guess, they clearly had all kinds of favoritism from the upper levels of FIFA soccer working in their favor.
I can't even get mad at favoritism or cheating, because that's what everybody is. That most people you see in successful situations, Justin, the reality is niggas cheated to get there, dog. Motherfuckers did some sideways shit to get ahead. When you see people that's on top, y'all, they didn't just get up there because they were like, ethical the whole way. They took advantage of motherfuckers. That's why that whole statement bothered me the most, because dog, you take it. That's how you get ahead in our system. That's how it's constructed. You take advantage of people to get ahead. That's the reality, y'all. Don't get mad. Don't be mad at me for saying this. I'm telling y'all the truth. The system that we are here in rewards people that take advantage of other people. It's just how it is. I have $1. I can buy 100 pieces of candy for $1. I take those 100 pieces of candy, I sell them to you. Those 100 pieces that I just paid $1 for, I sell it to you for 15 cents each. I don't sell it to you at cost or where I can make a little bit of money. I sell it to you for 15 cents. You buy them 100 pieces, that means I make what? Damn near $15 and I only spent $1. And now I got more than you. Next thing you know, I got you working at my house, cleaning my cars, all kind of shit, paying you less, then turning around, charging you more. That's the system we live in. It rewards that type of behavior. So anybody that has been successful has taken advantage of somebody. Because I have. The music industry, that's all it is. It's a whole, that's what it is. The moment people say, oh, I'm gonna go independent. The moment you put your shit up on Apple, all these places, you're taking advantage. So going back to Argentina, I can't get mad at them for taking advantage of the system, because the system is made for you to do that type of shit.
I mean, I think that's,
you get rewarded for that.
I mean, from a system standpoint, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Argentina, whether or not I'm mad at them, I don't respect them.
I don't either.
I have no respect for their accolades.
I don't either.
I have no respect for these awards Messi supposedly won. You know what I mean? Like, even if you look at the run that they had, they played against the weakest teams. There's another stat I saw that Messi has scored 0 goals against the top 20 teams in FIFA. So all of his stats come against garbage teams. How they play so many garbage teams, right? That the head of FIFA loves Messi, loves Argentina, right? I mean, it's like, I don't even really know that much about soccer, so take whatever I say with a grain of whatever, right? But I look at this Messi-Ronaldo debate, and I just don't see it. I legitimately don't see it. I think Ronaldo has played better competition more consistently. I think Ronaldo is not on a team that gets favored all the time. He has to deal with crazy things like refs and calls. You know what I mean? And I understand Messi is clearly highly skilled. He's an incredible player. But if we're looking at between the two of these, most of Messi's biggest successes have come at the point where the head of FIFA became, just the biggest Messi fan in general, as I understand it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. So I understand how people, everybody needs a Joker and everybody needs a Batman. And perhaps what that is this is what that is. But my man out here is on, his whole team is on steroids. His whole team is on HGH from a system standpoint. And I just have a hard time celebrating people who have a whole system that bend in their favor.
I understand. I think because I just see everything, I don't separate it. So that's how I'm able to see it how it is. So I don't get upset for what it is because I already see it. And Messi is a great player. Ronaldo is too. I don't like the comparison of greatness. I don't like that though. Because as I told you, there'll never be a better Messi than the Messi that is. There'll never be a better Pele. There'll never be a better Ronaldo. You get what I'm saying? When you start comparing people and comparing shit, it kind of like, it makes you put somebody else down that's great. Like, okay, LeBron ain't better than Kobe. Well, I mean, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Or Kobe better than Jordan. I mean, but like, what are we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, to me, I don't like to compare because all these dudes are great on their own. I do understand that it makes for great conversation, great debate. I understand it. I get it. And I understand the finances that's around debate. I understand why we do it. I get it. I'm just saying, me personally, because I don't want to take away from somebody else. I have my own personal favorites of how I see things, but I don't get upset with people for seeing it differently, regardless of what it is. Unless it's outlandish. Like if I'm like, man, Stat Quo better than Kendrick Lamar. That's outlandish. He's not better than Kendrick. Now, my mama can say that.
Right.
But you can't say that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just really get him. Let's not do Kendrick like that. I'm a better basketball player than Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Or Aaron is a better basketball player than you.
Right.
We know Aaron has no skills to play basketball. You can look at Aaron and tell they can't play.
You
can hoop,
believe what he wants to believe.
Do you hoop?
You can hoop.
I hoop, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we gotta do that.
You hoop and rap.
I hoop and rap.
Wow.
Yeah,
You from
I'm
Oklahoma?
stereotypes.
You from Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
Look at that.
Tulsa?
Dude. Tulsa, Oklahoma.
That's where you from?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Look at that white nigga in the back. He hoop and he rap.
Oh, damn.
we found us a generational white boy.
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, look, at a certain level, it's just preference, right? Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, that's just preference.
Mhm.
Who do you like more? Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, Jay-Z, Kanye, that's preference.
Yeah.
Once you get there. So I get where you're coming from. I love the conversations, though.
No, I understand.
And the conversations are fun. And I actually don't think about it being disrespectful to the people that we're comparing, because it's all preference that's here. And the best believe they're comparing themselves to each other.
But when you having a debate and you're up in somebody else, you down in somebody else, that's when it gets dicey. Man, LeBron ain't better than Jordan, nigga. That motherfucker can't shoot. And you LeBron sitting over there like, damn, I can shoot. I got the most threes in NBA history. You know what I'm saying? Man, that nigga, Jordan can't pass like LeBron. Jordan at the crib, like, what are you talking about? Man, I averaged like 7 assists for a career, bro. Like, I can't pass.
36 and 6.
Man,
Sure.
all Jordan do is just take a bunch of shots. Damn, bro, that's what I'm like. You see what I'm saying? Like, you insulting somebody else. You know, like, man, third verse, whack compared to that Fat Joe Jadakiss show. Like, damn, dog, we can't have a show. Why we gotta be whack?
Okay.
Y'all can't enjoy both shows, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. So I'd rather not even fall into that, because I've been on the other side of somebody saying, I've heard debates about me before.
Wait, really? What debate you hear about yourself?
Early on in my career, when I was first getting started, I went to the barbershop, and this is before when people didn't see who I was. So somebody was saying that I was dope. It's when I first got my deal. So I'm just sitting in the back. And niggas is just, this one dude is a Stat Quo crusader in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting there like, whoa. Man, y'all got to get this nigga.
But they didn't know you were.
No, dog.
That's so funny.
You know, this is back before the internet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just had a couple mixtapes out.
Right.
Nigga was in there going in. Telling you, dog, this nigga about to change Atlanta, man. He out there with Drake, boy. We about to da-da-da-da. Man, that nigga garbage, nigga. Nigga can't rap. Nigga can't fuck with T.I., nigga. That nigga whack as fuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's hear that nigga whack. Talking about he a lyricist, nigga. We from the A, boy. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting in the corner like, damn, niggas is really ripping me apart. Damn, I can't rap. Listen to it, boy. Niggas sound like a lawnmower. I'm like, damn, a lawnmower, my G? Oh man, like, I was just sitting there, man. And I got to the barber chair. I just lied about what I did. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
I ain't tell you.
You ain't tell you what's that?
Told my name was Stanley. Worked at MCI, which is the telecommunications place. Yeah, I work at MCI. I ain't even want to, nigga had shit on me so bad. I ain't even want to let him know it was me. I was embarrassed for the nigga. Like, yeah, I'm the nigga you said sound like a lawnmower, nigga. Now I want to fade. I want to edge.
That's crazy.
That shit was crazy.
Oh man. Well, one thing I did like about the World Cup, I do want to say this, is I liked IShowSpeed. I mean, he was a really great side conversation throughout the whole tournament. He was streaming every day. He was averaging, I think, 1 million people on the stream every day of the World Cup. So 39 million, I would say 39 million people, but like 39 games of 1 million people, which is crazy. I thought he was a really great representative of America. And then he performed, which I did not expect. Did you know he was going to perform?
Yeah. Well, my dog's his lawyer and does a lot of his business with him. So shout out to John Ingram, fantastic, greatest lawyer in the game. Y'all know, if you know, you know. But yeah, he reps Speed, and Speed got a really good team around him. He doing it the right way. He's handling his business on and off the screen that y'all see. And salute to him. That's a young man. That man only 21 years old, dog, with 1 million people watching him. You know, them network, they're salivating trying to get to him. They probably throwing so much shit at him. And then, you know, with Castanet, with the Stream University, they throwing so much money at these young guys. I think Kai's 24. I mean, it's astonishing. I was really impressed. I was proud to see him up there doing this thing. I know his parents are just like blown away by his growth. And another thing, we mentioned it a little bit. He's been to so many countries where they have said some of the most vile and evil things to him. You never see him react. Like, I probably would have reacted if I was him. He keeps his composure. He represents us well, man. Shout out to him, man. Castanet. It was a beautiful moment. It was dope, man. It was really amazing.
We have a clip of IShowSpeed, giving his sort of closing remarks from the World Cup. Let's take a look at it.
4 years ago, I was in my mom's house, in my mom's room, streaming, barking, Suey, Cristiano Ronaldo, Suey, lighting my house on fire. A kid from Ohio, Portugal, just doing anything. And I just performed at the World Cup final. So you know what that means, bro? You can do whatever you want, chat. Just believe, chat. Seriously. I love y'all so much. This tour was amazing. Tour was great. I love y'all. Just keep fighting and keep going, y'all. Things are gonna get hard no matter what. Just remember that. No matter what you're dealing with, no matter, everybody's life is hard, chat. Everybody's gonna deal with challenges. You gotta get over them. Get through it. Okay? And keep pushing.
I thought that was really classic.
That's amazing.
It was amazing. Like, he started to 1 million people, largely young people. Just finished rocking the World Cup. I got emotional when I started thinking about this, like in totality of what we're seeing here, because it brought me back to that conversation we were having a few weeks ago, about, you know, what does it look like if these people get consciousness to a certain degree, right? And you talked about Speed, we talked about Kai Cenat, we talked about Young Boy, who I think is farther away from.
He's gonna come around though.
I think he will. I hope so.
He'll come around.
I hope so. But I mean, these are the leaders, right? We were just talking about the Odyssey. We're talking about how actors aren't the draw anymore. Now it's more the directors and the ones that are pulling the big people, right? And I think that a lot of this is just tied to where creators are right now, right? Like Spider-Man's wife, she's super talented, really great. She's on the Tonight Show talking about whatever new movie she has, and whether or not that turns into the draw at the box office that the actor used to be. She's in a different level of competition with people like Speed, with people like Quo Justin Hunte.
Yep.
These people are accessible every day,
Yep.
you know, for hours a day, you know, and so where celebrity is now much more relatable, and I think on a regular basis because of the creator economy, right? And you look at that on the flip side, you know, the guys who are producing these, the people who are producing these Instagram videos, YouTube videos, or whatever, they're starting to transition into making blockbuster films. I mean, Obsession, Backroom, these are movies that completely overachieved for what Hollywood expected, right? And so we are 100% in a new era when it comes to what star, what celebrity looks like. And I think there's a much more tangible component that comes along with it. And I think IShowSpeed is a great example of that.
I want to just talk about a guy that I worked with for years from the movie side. And I think he's going to have, when he decides that he wants to do, I think he's going to be one of the biggest directors, Cole Bennett. I believe, you know, because we had conversations with, you know, with the heads of movies and these places, and they were scared. Kenya Barris had brought him in because they wanted him to shoot The Wizard of Oz, and Cole really wanted to do that. But they were afraid to give him that because he had not worked with actors, and the budget was over $100 million. So they wanted to give him like some remakes, like White Men Can't Jump. I think some of these came out, and Cole turned them down. And I respect Cole for not doing those, but he understands his value, and I believe once he really locks into that, and just says, "Yo, this is what I'm going to do," he's going to be another guy that of that younger generation that's going to be to solidify themselves in that realm, like how Cassinet and Speed have done, because he was someone with Lyrical Lemonade that started that just in his room, you know what I mean, and made it one of the biggest brands that we've seen in years. It was the younger kids' version of MTV. It was their MTV, and so I think once he lock in like that, he'll be doing the same shit that Speed and Kai is doing, but from that side of being a Cameron, like a James Cameron or Christopher Nolan. Mm. But Speed, man, and like Speed and Kai, I'm just proud because they, you know, those two guys, I mean, they're clean. You know, they try to throw stuff on them, but generally they've kept their mistakes to a minimal to where you can't even tear them down. And we need that. And that speech he had was just so inspirational for a lot of young people to know that, hey, you can sit in your room, play your game, talk, and build your community. You know, this show that we have back in the days when we was coming up, this would have never been possible to be able to create a show because we wanted to do that, you know. But platforms like YouTube, platforms like X, platforms like all the social media places, they give you that opportunity that if you have something to say and you are compelling to people, you can do that and you can start to do your own thing. And let these young guys inspire us all to follow through with your dreams or what you want to do. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. Do what you want to do, because life is so short, you know.
Well, word up, man. Word up. Let's know in the comment section what you guys think about all this. IShowSpeed, the Odyssey, where creators are. But this was actually a really good weekend in terms of, you know, entertainment.
Absolutely.
You know, ultimately.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Word up.
The third person.
All right, word up. So one of the big conversations that also was announced this weekend was the upcoming versus. It's Thursday, right?
Yes,
it's Thursday. And it's YG versus Game. YG versus Game. Now, the debates going around about this are very interesting to me. Like, there's a lot of people who think that Game is going to just wash YG, right? I think Game's reputation as just an incredible lyricist with a bunch of classic records. They believe that's going to propel YG past Game. on the flip side, people think that YG, because he has so many LA records, so many LA hit records that are massive out here, but also really massive in Atlanta and other regions, might make him the sleeper pick for this versus. Now, I look at this and, you know, honestly, I think YG is probably going to come away with it. To be honest, I think he has had more commercial relevance over the past 10 years than versus Games, which I think is probably largely 20 years ago, starting 20 years ago, like in the aughts versus YG in the teens. But what do you think about this?
I don't know if anyone knows this, but Game is my brother. Okay, I don't know if y'all know this about me. So first of all, let me preface that by saying that when I rock with somebody, I rock with them, good, bad, or indifferent. Now, personally, I talk to them and we have our conversations, but publicly, I speak correctly when it comes to my people. Okay, let's get that known. If Game would have called me and asked me if he should do this, I would have said no. He stands to gain nothing from battling YG. They're from completely different eras. YG is a younger artist than him, clearly, and YG makes totally different types of music. So the atmosphere around the verses is going to determine who wins. If it's a bunch of people like me and you in there, and our demographic, then Game's gonna win. But if you got a bunch of young LA niggas in there, even if you're looking at it, when you don't matter them songs, Game can play Dreams, and then fucking YG can play a club banger. You gonna think the club banger is better than Dreams when it's not a better song. It's just the atmosphere and who's in the room. And so that's why I don't like comparing different eras in it. I wish YG was battling Schoolboy Q. That would have been more of somebody that's in this era, younger, you know what I mean? Or YG versus Tyga. That would have worked. I think that would have been a really good, interesting battle. But Game is unfortunately for him, y'all gotta understand, when he came up, they thought the West Coast was done. So he don't really have any contemporaries. The closest contemporary to him is somebody that he helped jumpstart, which is Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? But Kendrick is still in a different realm, and Kendrick would never do a versus, and especially one against Game, because just like even all the innuendos of dissing, Kendrick wouldn't say anything back because of he don't diss people that he, regardless of how they play it, that he have that helped him develop what he got going on. Now it might have changed. I ain't talked to him in a while, so but I know that's he would have never came at Chuck. You know what I mean? Chuck is Game. We call him Chuck. So if Game would have called me, I'd be like, don't do it. Now, I know it's a financial thing that comes along with it, so I can't tell somebody to turn down that type of money. So I'm not mad at it. But I just think eras, and it's very interesting, the people that are doing it, that do they like Game? I don't know. I was told not to be speaking on that. I'm just saying, do they? The people that are doing it, that own, do they really? I just something to think about.
Are you talking about Complex? You talking about Complex?
So it's amazing. They'll do business. They don't like you, but they'll fuck with you to get some money.
You talking about the owners of Complex?
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. So we don't like you, but
That's
we'll
crazy.
fuck with you to do something. It's cool. I'm just not throw that out there. You know what I mean? It's amazing.
So do you think it's a setup?
I don't think it's a setup. I think people will put together whatever that they think people are going to watch. I think YG and Game are two compelling individuals and MCs that have dope catalogs. So yeah, it makes sense that as a publication you would want to do it. Okay. But it's very hard to gauge on who's going to win just based off of the music, because it's two different eras and two different demographics of people. If I'm in New York City watching the Game versus YG, and I'm from the Bronx, I'm from Brooklyn, and I'm 36 years old, of course I think Game's gonna win. But if I'm 22 years old and I'm from, you know what I'm saying, I'm from Atlanta, they're gonna put My Nigga on and YG on that song. He's rapping on that.
Right.
What game feature, like Lowell said before we got here, what game feature as big as My Nigga that he did? Game wasn't getting on other people's songs like that. That was big. That was the hit single. You know, YG got because DJ was managing YG. He got a song with Nicki and 2 Chainz. He got a bunch of them songs. They was like singles. Chuck single that he got is with Drake, and that was his own song. That was 100, but that wasn't like a club banger. So it's very. I don't like
mix matching errors.
Yeah, I don't like. That's like Ice Cube battling Game. I wouldn't want to see that. It's two different eras.
That could actually be pretty interesting, though. I feel like the type of music, it is two different eras, but I do think that could be interesting. I think it could be interesting because I think that there is a close enough connection between their eras.
Dre, I guess.
There's a big one. Yeah, I think both of them are more squarely gangster rap. Yeah, so that sound itself is like in the same ballpark.
Okay, so Tyga versus Snoop Dogg.
Snoop's so many eras. Snoop was every era.
Tyga versus
Snoop just put out an album a couple weeks ago.
That shit ain't none of that new shit. None of that new shit hitting.
I'm just saying.
I love Snoop.
So many Snoops.
I love Snoop. You know that.
So many Snoops. No, but look, let's go down some of these Game songs because there's a lot of these I just can't wait to hear Game perform one way or the other because I think that's the other side of verses that can be a sideline a bit in these conversations. Sometimes it's just great to see your favorite artists rock their favorite songs. You know what I mean? And West Side Story, love that one. How We Do, this is how we do. Hate It or Love It. Higher, produced by Mark Bassim. I can take you higher. It's not that I can't stop. It's that I won't stop. I make it high. I do it. Love that joint. Dreams.
Kanye West.
Come on now. It's Okay. One Blood. Let's Ride. Wouldn't Get Far. So many joints. My Life. Red Nation.
One Blood,
Pot of Gold. Celebration. He's got a lot of joints. A lot of joints in here.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna watch it. A lot of those, I have a lot. I'm a part of a lot of them songs. So I mean, I love. At the end of the day, I just feel like it's just a different time. And I know some of y'all in the chat. I do understand that some of y'all don't like the Game. I get it. I know. And trust me, guys, some of the things that he's done, I have given him an earful over the years. I am his conscience, if you want to believe that. I am the person that calls him whenever he does something crazy. I'm the dude that call Loyal. No, I'm the dude that call him and be like, bro, what are you doing? I'm the guy. I'm the guy. And I don't know if I've told y'all this. But I'm fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna say something on here. Fuck it. I'm gonna just say
Speak
something.
Your mind.
I'm gonna speak it because he would say it when Kendrick said, "I see dead people" on the beginning of what song was that?
Not Like Us.
When he said that in the beginning of the song, we did a song where Game said that in the beginning. Dre did the beat.
One Blood. No, not One Blood.
It's another song.
Yes, it was One Blood, right?
Oh, then we did another song where we said that. Game thought Kendrick was subliminally dissing him. I spoke to Game for over an hour. I told Top Dog this. This is a fact. I spoke to him for over an hour, convincing him that Kendrick was not dissing him. When Kendrick did that one shit where he was talking about Big Sean or all that shit, Game asked me, was he dissing him in that song?
What, Element?
The Heart.
Oh, The Heart, okay.
I went and talked to Kendrick about it. Kendrick was like, man, I would never diss him. What is he talking about? I told Chuck this. And I reminded him that on that conversation. I said, dog, these niggas fuck with you, like, chill out. This is real. But in his mind, he like his niggas throwing shots at me. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, conversations that me and this man be having. This is real shit. I am his conscience. I be stopping him. But guess what? I had that conversation. Then he started dissing Rick Ross.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So last time I seen him, when was that? When we was at the will.i.am thing.
Okay. So
when we went to that thing at FYI,
Visionaries.
remember that?
Yeah, Visionaries.
Me and him arguing in the bathroom. It's a whole thing going on in the outside. And this whole conference going on. And he said, you the reason that I diss Rick Ross. I said, yeah, nigga, you weren't supposed to diss nobody. I told you not to say nothing. Well, you told me not to say nothing about Kendrick. I said, because he wasn't dissing you. Man, fuck it. Oh.
Oh.
It was a whole thing. Then we had to walk out because that was literally like will.i.am was having a conference thing.
Right.
Man, this nigga just really in there. He's like, man, I was like, dog, You shouldn't have. I told you not to diss nobody. I told you not to say nothing. Say, man, motherfuckers be saying shit that you won't be hearing it. I said, no one's talking about you, dog. They're not. But you know.
So that's why he wasn't invited to the pop out.
I don't know if he was invited. I think he could have went if he wanted to.
That's true.
It's not that type of deal. It was no invite or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Him and Drake are friends. They're friends. Okay. So I want everybody to understand that. That's his boy. So him and Kendrick, it's a different relationship. You get what I'm saying? It's not like they buddy. Kendrick don't call Game to hang out. It's not that type of shit. We're gonna do a song. Let's do a song. They both from Compton. Kendrick was inspired. Game is a fan of Kendrick. It's not that type of deal. Game is a very competitive nigga though. So when somebody Game ain't J. Cole, he's not doing no interview and y'all ask him if Kendrick is a better rapper than him. He's never gonna say nobody can fuck with me. That's what he's gonna say every time. And as he should. I always say nobody is a better the game than the game. Nobody's a better Kendrick Lamar than the Kendrick Lamar. I think this is the way you can say things without it turning into this one's versus that one. I think that's a more strategic way to have that conversation. But as an MC and as somebody being competitive, you have to feel how you feel. But when it comes to rapping, there are very few people that rap better than the game. I'm just being honest. And I love YG. I think he's unbelievable. But as far as rapping is concerned, this is not even a conversation, in my opinion, that we need to be having. Now, YG has made some fantastic songs over the years. And I think YG is incredible and is amazing. And he's a phenomenal artist, songwriter, and he's a phenomenal person if you ever meet him. I fuck with YG. I'm just saying, when in the pantheon of West Coast artists, I think this is a different level of conversation, and they shouldn't be battling each other because it's two different eras.
I mean, YG got some joints, Tooted and Booted.
Hey, I love Tooted and Booted.
Tooted and Booted is crazy. Bees ain't shit. And then you get to the My Crazy Life era, and it's a problem. My Nigga, Left, Right, Who Do You Love, Do It To You, Ride Out, FDT.
Fuck Donald Trump. That's gonna go up.
That's
gonna go up. It's tough.
My man, like he has a revolutionary theme song on
with Nipsey on it.
With Nipsey.
Because our Nipsey song, which Game, the one with Nipsey we got, I say we because I consider us working together. But the song he got with Nipsey, it wasn't a hit. Nipsey just on, but Nipsey on that bitch. Whoa. Rapping his ass.
Yeah.
He on that motherfucker skating. I got video footage of that.
Oh, yeah?
I should send you that.
Yeah, send it to me. We put on the Thursday show.
I got to send you that, dog.
Yeah.
Nipsey, and it show him recording the verse and all that.
Yeah,
I'm just sitting in the back.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it at the music show.
Okay, yeah, we'll show that.
That's what's up. Why You Always Hating? Big Bank Tank, Lil Bank.
Shout out to DJ Moore Millie.
Yeah, this is it's gonna be interesting.
Hits.
Yeah, he's got hits.
And that was the thing with
Hollywood. Oh man,
that's what Hit Boy ran into with Mike Will.
Right.
Them hit records they just go off more. But culturally, Hit Boy got more like cultural joints. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the cultural shit outweigh the hits, because Sean Garrett, when he had the battle with The Dream came out on top in that battle, even though Sean got massive hits.
Right.
You know what I mean? But some of them cultural records was hard to kind of like, it just depends on who the audience is. That's what I'm saying. Who's in the audience? If it's a bunch of young niggas in the audience, Game is through. I'm telling y'all that now. Because it's gonna look like you can't compete with them singles, dog. And then you're gonna come with some hip-hop joints. It all depends on who's in the audience. You not standing still when Who Do You Love come on. And why you're not standing still.
Right.
Game, even Hater to Love It, in his hit songs, they don't move like those songs. That's why it's not a good matchup for either one of the guys, honestly. Because if it was a different audience, YG can look crazy in there. He could look crazy. You got a bunch of motherfuckers like us in there, Justin, and YG playing some of them joints. And then Game put on motherfucking, some of that shit.
Dreams. But that's crazy.
What are we gonna do when that come on?
Right.
Are you crazy?
Right.
You can't. YG does not have a Dreams in the catalog.
No. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Dog. Even that
because it's a different ear. I mean, as dope as YG is, I don't think of YG. I don't listen to YG for the same reason I listen to Game.
Yeah.
Like I listen to Game to see how we're gonna put the words together. You know what I mean? I listen to Game for that aggressive energy with that crazy lyricism. You know what I mean? And I listen to YG for the jams and the storytelling. You know what I mean? And so it'll be interesting. Let us know in the chat who you think is gonna take this home, YG or the Game. I'm definitely gonna watch it though.
I want to watch.
Where is it? Is that
the
Apple again?
The Apple shit again.
Yeah. You going? Come on, man. Come on, Stat.
First of all,
come on, man. We need to go.
First of all,
I mean, we have a new music show at the same time.
Should I FaceTime him right now?
Yeah, FaceTime him.
Let's see
what he says.
Let's see. He gonna be like, nigga. I said I wasn't gonna have him on here until we
drop a gong.
Let's see. Let's see if you pick up. Or if this is like the phone number. Let's see. Hold on. This nigga got so many goddamn phone numbers. Boy, what in the hell is going on?
Third verse. Good morning, all third versicans.
I'm trying to see which number it is, y'all, because this nigga got a million phone numbers.
It's still breakfast.
Okay, hold up. Which one is it? It's the last one he hit me from.
Will he pick up for breakfast?
This nigga's awake for sure.
Okay.
And he gonna call me afterwards.
He's probably watching the show.
No, he's not watching it, but he gonna call me afterwards. First of all, he gonna say, "Why haven't I been on your podcast?"
You're right.
That's what he gonna say first. But anyway, he didn't answer y'all. I tried, you know.
Right.
I tried. He'll hit back.
But
my shit go straight to voicemail.
Right.
If he call back before the show, I'll.
You don't want to go though?
No. First,
we had a good time last time.
First of all, well, last time before we didn't have the owners of Complex was not upset with me.
That's a great way to make amends.
It's already gonna be funny when I go to this Christmas party. Oh no, this DJ's mom's birthday party, and I gotta sit there with them. I'm gonna be sitting there, smiling, not giving a fuck, right there. Yeah, I said what I said and what. But yeah, so I mean, I don't. If it was just if it wasn't that, then I would probably go. And I might be forced to go if this nigga called me back.
Right.
But
because he probably gonna want you to be there.
Yeah, man. I if I go, then I'll let you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Word up.
The third verse.
All right, before we get into this next story, because we have to talk about some a new leak that came out yesterday. Let's do some super chats real quick.
With some feeling, nigga.
We got some passion in the building. Stat underestimated me as a basketball player. It's okay. We got Joshua O'Reilly, 9068. Just wanted to say, keep up the good word. I think he meant work, but keep up the good word too, man.
Yeah, it's the good word too, though.
It really is.
IShowSpeed had the good word.
Yes, he does. Hey, Will Thompson Fargo, the Trojan War starts with the divine wedding in Ethiopia, as the gods will only dine with them as they consider them the most beautiful and closest to them. Racists need to read and learn real history.
That's what I'm talking about, Will Thompson Fargo.
Let's go, Will.
That's what we're talking about, Will Thompson.
I don't. Hey, listen.
Hey,
I don't be want to do all that.
Will Thompson said it.
Said it.
He from Fargo. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
I'm with it. That's what's up.
Caucasians for the cause. Let's go.
Take
Let's
that.
go. Blue Slides 24. Stat is in his J Electronica bag. Let's talk about the more.
Shout out to J Elect, man.
Right.
Shout out. Blue Slides 24 again. How have y'all seen how music got free on Paramount.
I have not. No, have you seen it?
No, what is that?
It's a documentary, I
We'll
guess.
have
on
to ask Blue Slides, man. Blue
Blue
Slides,
Slides,
you're
put
in
us
the
on.
chat,
Yeah,
bro.
bro,
Let
let
us
us
know.
know.
Put us on game.
All right.
All
yeah, we'll have to
right.
check that out.
African hippie, 2 gyms, 100. I don't know what that means.
Well,
I
he
think
probably
he sent
that-
2
Oh, just
gyms
probably
on
the game song.
YouTube, and he just said
100.
100.
Yeah, 2
We
gyms,
appreciate you.
Yeah,
African
100.
hippie.
That's going to go up.
We got CWELU, CW. That's not it. The system was built crooked, but it is false to say that is the way life works. We can succeed with integrity, but it's hard because shot callers are crooks.
Now, I agree with him. I understand where you're coming from, right? Stat when it comes to, and we talk about this a lot.
Yeah.
Right. And I think the gap between you and I on this topic is, what does success look like?
Yeah.
To each of us. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's generally where CD Blue's coming from. Right. It's like, yeah, you don't have to necessarily play other people's game if you don't want to. But do your expectations or the things that you'll be able to accomplish or accumulate, are those even within reach if you don't? And I think that is part of where the debate is when it comes to that.
I want to talk about a guy that works, I don't say work for me, but work with me. His name's Manny. He's one of the closest dudes to me. He drives me when I want to go somewhere. So people call him my driver, but I call him more like family. Manny, he's not a quadrillionaire, dog. But the money that he makes, that I pay him and all the money he makes, he's able to pay all his bills. And then he lives this great life because he doesn't get into the like buying a bunch of shit. He's damn near like an existentialist, like, because he's not about the new stuff or whatever. He gambles, he travels, he drives his car, like he'll drive to Oregon, he'll just go on a drive, him and his dog. And whether he knows it or not, he's rich because his expenses are so low, right? That he lives a life and he has that freedom of being wealthy. Whereas you take some people that make millions of dollars, but their expenses are millions of dollars. So every month they're stressing. So what you said is so true. And it made me think about him because one day I was having a conversation with him because I was, I'm always I'm like, yo, let's buy some trucks. We'll start a whole like concierge service and then I'll let you run it. And we'll just hire a bunch of drivers. Cause I want anybody around me, I want them to be rich. And he's my family. I love him. And he's like, man, I'm cool. He never wants to, he's cool with the life that he got. Yeah. He's cool with making what he make. Like it's been times like, yo, I'm gonna pay you more money. He's like, nah, bro, no, I'm good, Stat. I'm good, man. It's enough. Like who works for somebody and say that's enough? I want to give him more money. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the best, man.
You do that a lot, man. I've noticed that with you, with like people in your life. If you see something that they're passionate about or something that they really do well, you try to help them scale.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah.
Because that's the benefit of being in the circle. That's why I'm such an asshole to people that's not. Because I know I'm vulnerable. Right. If I love you, now I want to do everything for you. That's why y'all in this community, y'all can take advantage of a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because if I love you, I'm easy to take advantage of. If I don't fuck with you, then I'll treat you like your dog shit.
When's the last time you've been taken advantage of, do you feel like? You don't have to say any names, but I'm just curious of the situation.
Oh, been plenty of times. Yeah. I had, relationships and situations, but that was my fault though. So it's never one-sided with that. Things happen to you because of your actions. So if I wasn't doing certain things, then I wouldn't be in a position to be taken advantage of. So you can't, the fault is not on the other person. The fault is on you at the end of the day. So it starts with me. And in my life, I've made a bunch of mistakes myself and not being disciplined and not being able to control myself. And that's just growing as a man and being a better person. I have evolved and I'm here now. But yeah, I've definitely made some mistakes. And anybody that had taken advantage of me, they were right to do so because I wasn't in the right state of mind. I should have been that wouldn't happen if I wouldn't have behaved like that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm appreciative of the times people took advantage because it made me who I am today.
Mm.
And I wouldn't be able to have that perspective without it. So all the bad wasn't so bad to where I ain't alive. I survived through it. And now I can be here and grow as a person. The way I felt 5 years ago, some of the things that I might have said 10 years ago, some of the perspectives that I had and the thoughts that I had about people, man, I was a totally different man. Like, listen, how our conversations have evolved.
Right.
You know, me and Justin had real, even political conversations that we don't have on here because I'm not ready to present them in a way to where I feel like I'm just not ready to articulate my thoughts. So I'll run shit by him so I can get a different perspective. And I've learned a lot because I'm not well read when it comes to our politics here in the United States. I just know white folks been dogging niggas for years. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm not really well read on a lot of the things that go on. And I really honestly don't see how we can even, I don't even see how it's fixable in most situations. I think it's designed to be terrible, and that's just what it is. But Justin helps me because he's ingratiated himself with that conversation. He's well read when it comes to that. He knows about it. So I ask him questions when I see certain shit on social media. I'm like, dog, what happened with that? What's that? Okay, what's this? Oh, what they voting on here? What's that mean? All right. You know, and that is the benefit of having somebody like him around. And that's why when it comes, going back to my original premise, when it comes to him and anybody in my circle, I want to see them rich. I want Aaron to, even though he's trying to rap and do rap, I want him to be whatever he want to be in rap. And if I can help Aaron, I want to help him. I loyal, man. You know how many people loyal have shot shit for? And they just
I thought that was the end of the sentence.
Oh. No.
You know how many people loyal is shot? I thought that was the end of the sentence.
No, that's hilarious. But you know how many people, how loyal holding that camera, working the behind the scenes, and people ain't really gave my man the opportunity to do his thing. I want Loyal to be one of the biggest directors. I know he just don't want to do podcasts, his whole shit. If I can help him see his vision, and I want to do that. And everybody that we got working with us, everybody that's Don and all the people that's on the team, you know what I'm saying? Robin, everybody that's doing, that's helping us get to where we need to go. I'm all about what they want. You know what I'm saying? Because seeing you, that is why, you know, I don't want to get dark, but that's why I didn't kill myself, honestly. If I didn't have people that I wanted to see the things happen for them, like to fulfill their dreams, then I would have literally killed myself because I have been blessed to get everything that I want. And I got what I wanted. I overachieved. That's that when Mark Batson told me that.
That's what he said.
The greatest compliment I
That's
ever
what he
got.
said.
He said, man, Stat is the greatest overachiever that I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's what
and
he
he's
said.
so true. I've never been the best at anything,
Right.
but I always made it and got paid like I was the best. I've never been the best writer, never been the best manager, never been the best rapper, never been the best communicator, never been the best boyfriend, but I've been treated like I'm the best by those in those situations. I am blessed, man. Yeah. I'm blessed, bro.
For people who don't know what Stat's talking about, when we first started talking about doing this podcast, I asked a handful of people, not even a bunch of people. I asked a handful of people who are really close to me that I trust whether or not I should do it. And Mark Batson was one of those people. And obviously, I met Stat through Mark, right? Or playing basketball, probably about the two, probably the two about the same time. So I went to Mark and I asked him. I told him this idea about this podcast. What does he think whether or not I should do it? And Mark goes, "I'll tell you this: Stat is the greatest overachiever I've ever seen before. So whatever you guys decide to do, if you guys decide to do it, it'll probably be way bigger than you think." I was like, that's all I really needed to hear. I mean, away from that, like everyone else had great feedback and advice, but that was a character trait that I just didn't know about you. You know what I mean? I was like someone close to you describing you in a way that I hadn't seen before.
Like people think they're insulting me when they say like, man, you signed Lil Xan. That's one of the greatest compliments by you even saying that. Yeah. You know who he is.
Yeah. You
think he's terrible, but still you know who he is. I don't know terrible things. because I don't check for terrible shit.
Mm.
But the fact that you think something's so terrible, but you still could not get away from it. That's how I know this shit gonna be big as hell. This shit gonna be huge. All aboard.
Word up.
The third thirst.
You know, there's something about that boy from Compton with Kendrick. Anything hit the internet.
Oh, man.
Conversation shifts once again. There is a project that I'm actually really excited about. It's by Dahy, formerly known as DJ Dahy, and it's called Black Boy Alternative, right? And so this project comes out August 28th, and they've released a song called Runnin' that has Childish Gambino on it, which is just a real summery vibe kind of song in an alternative lane. They had another joint, I think it's called Find Me or Finding Me, I can't remember, with Mez, formerly known as King Mez. Incredible. I love Mez. Love Mez to death. And then a leak yesterday came out of a track called How to Pray with Kendrick Lamar and Amber Mark on it. And so in that track, it is Dot flowing over, and again, alternative sort of experimental R&B kind of track, I guess is the way I would describe it. And the internet's been talking about it, something crazy over the past 2 days. Have you heard the song?
I heard the song, and DJ Dahy, a phenomenal producer. I got wind of him from Tunji early on. I think Dahy did Money Trees, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
He did Money Trees.
He did Money Trees. He did Worst Behavior.
Yeah.
I mean, like, at a point in time, that's my favorite Kendrick song and my favorite Drake song.
Yeah, Dahy. So Dahy, to give y'all some business behind Dahy, but Dahy was longtime manager of Brock. I don't know if y'all know, y'all probably don't know who Brock is, but Brock is a guy who works as a manager. I think he worked at Warner Brothers at one point, but Brock was living down on Manhattan Beach. I don't know if it's a song when Kendrick's talking about, I'm on the beach, Brock wearing sandals. Kendrick bought property in Manhattan Beach, so he was hanging out with Brock every day. So that, and Baby Keem originally was with Brock, and then Dave Free spun that off, and then next thing you know, Brock was out of there. I don't know how that went, but I'm just letting y'all know how the politics.
I didn't know that at all, actually.
Yeah, Baby Keem was with Brock at first. So that was the original, and then they figured, I don't know, Dave Free. My man.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm sure this song with Dahy is probably something that Dot probably worked on for his album and it probably didn't fit. Or maybe he gave him something and he did it. I don't know. I think it's a dope song. They definitely have a long-standing relationship. They make great music. Dahy is an amazing producer, and he's a phenomenal person. It's a really good guy, man. I met him a couple of times. Maybe somebody thinks he's an asshole. That's not my experience with him. But yeah, that was the connection, because I know Brock was around a lot in the beginning, early on with Kendrick. And like I said, when Kendrick got that property down there in Manhattan Beach, he was hanging out with Brock down there every day. And he said it on, I don't think it's on the second half of what's that song with Mike Will did? Brock wearing sandals.
Humble?
No, the other one. Mike Will did it.
Off there?
Yes.
So there was Humble. There was
he had the
I know Dahy did a part. I think Mike
Will did it.
Mike
it was
Will.
the big song.
DNA,
yes.
Okay.
The second half.
Gotcha.
So Kendrick talks about Brock in that song. And I'm just letting y'all see how important, because we talk about managers and shit, how important who you have running your career is to you getting ahead, on top of you being dope. Because I think Brock being a part of Dahy's maturation as a producer helped Dahy along the way, because Brock had really good relationships. I'm just giving y'all some insight that y'all probably won't get nowhere else.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know.
Yeah, so Brock is phenomenal, good music guy. I haven't talked to him in years, but Brock used to wear sandals every day. And Kendrick said that it's like a Jesus. He was like a hippie type of nigga on the beach. So,
right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's hard. I wonder what you raised a good point, right? Because you're saying you're not sure if this is something that Kendrick had that Dahy, I guess Dahy would have produced it either way, that they used for this album. it fits really in line with the other stuff that I hear on this project. And this project isn't obviously rap. It's not rap. I mean, it's not obviously rap from a sonic standpoint. It's not obviously R&B from a sonic standpoint. It's very experimental. And he calls it Black Boy Alternative. And, you know, it fits well into this era that I'm seeing, whereas it feels like there is a lot of reclamation going on when it comes to other genres of music, right? You've got Beyonce, you know, winning the Grammy in the country space, Willie Jones over there, Shabuzi over there. There's a lot of, you know, Black country talent that is now moving towards the forefront, which I think is a beautiful thing. You got the Paradox. They just went #1, first Black rock band to go #1 in the alternative charts. That was just really great to see. A lot of stuff that's happening on this project here. You got Vince Staples with Crybaby, you know, stepping over there a little bit more into the rock punk mashup side of things when it comes to hip hop. And I love that. I get so bothered by the term urban music. I just, for a long time I have, because what they mean is Black, right? And then when they're talking about urban music being Black, they're really just talking about R&B and hip hop. And that is just not the case. You know, now we might have created this one, and this one is the most popular version that we're doing now, but then rock comes from us, you know, blues comes from us, you know, jazz comes from us, like so many different things. And I really appreciate the experimentation that I'm seeing, or not even experimentation, but the success people are having in different genres that aren't obviously considered Black anymore.
Beethoven was Black. Go look it up, guys. Go look at Beethoven. Go read what they talk when they say, go look up Beethoven. Go look up these people that y'all just think is some white boys with some wigs on. So that's just, I mean, there's no genre that's not
right.
Black folks, because Black folks is all folks. That's my point. How can it be different when it all come from one place? We all, as Aaron is sitting over there, as he's a white man, he's a derivative of us. We all together. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I can't hate Aaron, because he's a part of me. That's my point. How about, let me go even deeper than that. Every man you see was once a woman.
Okay.
Am I right? Let's just keep it a buck. Every man is a derivative. Every man begins as a woman. You grow that shit later when you in there. You start off with a vagina.
Oh my God.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Oh God.
Every man was a woman in the beginning, and then he grew it. Now you a man. What I'm saying to you is, Los, even though he all nigga, you know that, but I'm saying that's a derivative of us. Aaron, derivative. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't hate women. We was all women. Then you became a man. How you gonna hate what you came from? That's why God is a woman. If there's a God, it's a woman. Though.
A lot of people hate where they came from. Ask Clarence Thomas.
Man, fuck Clarence Thomas. And you go ahead. Listen, I don't want to get political, but fuck that nigga. How about that? I don't want to be political, but fuck that nigga. That nigga right there, that nigga's embarrassment, dog. Him and Herschel Walker, dog. I don't want no smoke, Herschel, but you be on some bullshit. Them two niggas, I don't even want them niggas be. Them niggas be some, they be, you know, I'm not gonna say the words, I don't want to get demonetized.
Right.
Them niggas be tap nasty, you hear me?
Yeah.
Shout out to Godfrey, he did that joke. I got that from him. But them niggas definitely be over there with the minstrel show. Them some minstrel show niggas.
Oh God. I want to give another shout out to Dahy. Here's some information on the album. It's coming August 28th again. This is from Stereo Gum. It says, in May, Dahy released a new song with Mez called Rest of Your Life. Last week, he dropped Find Me, another Mez collab, this time with eye-popping edition of Moses Sumney. Today, we learned those songs are part of Black Boy Alternative, a new Dahy album due at summer's end. Beyond Sumney and Mez, the album features lineup that includes Kendrick Lamar, Vince Staples, Amber Mark, Chanel Trez, Raven Lenae, Obongiar.
Raven Lenae is dope.
Crazy. Bongiar dope too.
Yeah.
French Anthony, Curtis Wells, Fouché, Elamine, Jesse Boykins III, Baby Rose, and Ant Clemens. And then Childish
Ant Clemens, my dog. Ant. Man. Hey, listen, put your business out there right quick. Man, Ant called me. You know, Ant did a lot of that Kanye shit, man. Kanye, listen, I know you probably not seeing this, but you got to take care of Ant, man. You got to take care of Ant,
what do you do with
Kanye
Kanye?
West. You got to take care of Ant. Them niggas ain't get paid like they supposed to.
What do you work on?
All that shit, all them fucking Sunday service, all that nigga. Ant was over there writing all that shit, writing with Kanye them hooks. Ant Clemens, for y'all that knows, is the guy that you would see. He had the red beanie on his head. He worked a lot with Justin Timberlake. So whenever you would see Kanye for a while, he had Ant Clemens sitting right there. Phenomenal writer, phenomenal human being. I mean, I'm talking about like one of the nicest niggas on the planet of Earth. I know I say that about, but this is a nice guy, and they fucked him over, man. And I don't even know, sometimes with Kanye, it be so much going on that he even knows that the amount of fucking that's going on behind the scenes. So I can't specifically say it's him. I don't even know if it's getting to him. It gets to him because he always switches teams. That's another thing. Like Kanye will have a whole different set of lawyers and managers and just fire everybody. So if you've been trying to work to get something done and something accomplished to get paid, the whole infrastructure switches, then you got a whole nother person you got to figure it out with. But Ant was definitely not properly compensated for his contributions with Kanye West. I think Ty Dolla $ign spoke about that as well. You know, so a lot of times we speak about the oppression that white folks put on black folks. We be doing that shit too. You know, that shit that bullshit rolls downhill. And somebody like Ant Clemens, who's featured on this project, a heavy collaborator with Justin Timberlake, like wrote a lot of shit for Justin, and phenomenal. It's just truly gifted. I met Ant through Bongo, by the way. Me and DJ used to manage Bongo. But yeah, man, Kanye, please take care of Ant, man. Do the right thing with Ant, because yeah, I was trying to help him for a while to get some of the money that's owed to him. Yeah, man.
Project looks like it is 11 tracks long. Again, that is August 28th. New Dahy, Black Boy Alternative. Let us know what you think about in the comment section.
The third person.
All right. I want to the other big story yesterday is Ryan Clark, ESPN analyst. Ryan Clark. He was on NFL Live. I think the show's called NFL Live. I think that's the name of the show he was on. He also is part of the Pivot podcast. I actually see him more with the Pivot podcast stuff than I do the stuff he does with ESPN, because I think I'll probably just come across the clips more often than I do. But Ryan Clark has been just a great analyst. I thought he was a great analyst. Like he seemed like he really understands what's going on the field, but also off the field, and also the politics and the relationships between the athletes and the coaches and all that kind of stuff, right? And he's got a broader worldview, which I really appreciate when it comes to him breaking down really tough subjects, right? And so yesterday, Ryan Clark was fired from ESPN. And it happened while he was on air. So he was in the middle of a segment, and what happened is ESPN was planning to do a series of layoffs. They have a series of layoffs that are still expected to happen. They laid someone else off this morning on the baseball side. You got to pay for Pat McAfee and Stephen A. Smith. But what was weird about it was he got fired while he was on air. So he's on air dropping all these, takes that are going viral, and then they let him know 10 minutes before the show's over, partially because it had already leaked that he was getting fired, and they didn't want him to find out while he was on the show from social media, so they let him go in that specific time. Big shout out to Lauren LaRosa. She reached out to Ryan Clark's team, and she has some updates to the story. From this morning, she says, I spoke to a source close to NFL Live production on Ryan Clark's firing, who tells me Ryan Clark was blindsided while on air. My source is alleging that the head of ESPN content, Burke Magnus, had the news of the firing leaked to Outkick, an outlet who my source alleges then celebrated and rallied conservatives to pour on support to control the narrative. My source close to the production continues with, a company like Disney broke the news to that outlet and then told Ryan as he was on TV during a break. Yet they were posting his takes all day on social media while this was happening to get the views. My source continues, this was handled with the least amount of respect and dignity for Ryan Clark, a man who's worked as hard for a network as he has been one of the faces. I'm told Ryan will be okay. There's a lot more to come of this and how it played out. Ryan has received a tremendous amount of support from the media, current and NBA former players, head coaches in NFL and NBA, as well as entire company of people and producers in tears and shock this happened. My source makes it clear it's not a money thing. The network still has to pay him.
Mhm.
We know why it is. Wow.
Well, listen, when you the boss, you can't get fired. He got the pivot. The pivot is huge. He's gonna be okay. It's like when they let Shannon Sharp go. You can't. That the people they're letting go are becoming bigger than the networks. It's growing. So the more somebody like him being a free agent and if he embraces being out on his own, man, he's gonna be bigger than he ever was. Shannon bigger than he ever was now. You know what I mean? To the point to where ESPN is gonna try to bring Shannon back. And that's how this worked. They fired Stephen A. Smith. He was fired by ESPN. Stephen A. went out there, did his thing. They had to bring him back. So this is an opportunity for him. You know what I mean? Just because one door closes don't mean the other ones aren't there for you. I spoke earlier about Christopher Nolan. He wanted to do the movie Troy. He ended up having to do Dark Knight. That changed his whole life. Shannon Sharp wanted to stay on ESPN, but it made him focus more on Nightcap and Club Shay Shay. Man, he's building a multi-billion-dollar business over there. You know, that shit worth hundreds of millions of dollars. So I think it's awesome for Ryan. I think it's a great opportunity. This is not bad because he has a contract. They're gonna pay him his contract, and he don't got to go to work. What are we doing?
Well, and he still has the pivot, like you said, he still has the pivot, so he's still on air.
He's still on air.
It's not like he's going cold.
And they can't control what he has to say anymore. So all those controversial takes, he won't be handcuffed to say what he want to say. Oh my goodness, it's over with. Now, if he's smart, he does not burn the bridge, because at the end of the day, we know the power structure, right? So if he manipulates the situation correctly, he'll be bigger than he ever was. And that's when you take the high road. You don't come back and say negative things about ESPN. It is still the mothership, right? The mothership is going to do what it does. They're going to make mistakes. They made a mistake. This guy is gifted and he's talented. But what came along with him, with some of the things that he said, they like, man, this is Disney, bro. Out of there, dog. We can't let you do that. You can't do what Pat McAfee could do. You can't get that off like Pat. Pat can get that off.
I mean, Stephen A. gets it off in the Pat McAfee direction.
Well, the reason that Stephen A. get it off because Stephen A. is the whole network. That nigga on every show, dog. They working the fuck out of Stephen A. He earning that money. Pat do his show, go home. He on College Game Day. He get the fuck up out of there. Stephen A. on Monday Night Football, Sports Center, First Take, Greenberg Show. Then he on the NBA Countdown. The whole shit, Stephen A. Unless they talking about, and then they need him for baseball. He's literally the face of the network. I mean, you got it. Let's just be honest. The sports that really push it in America are football and basketball. You got to have a bruh in there. You got to have some bruhs talk about that. You got to. You can't do that. Argentina. That's why they got their ass whooped. Got to have some bruhs out there, dog. You got to have some original men on the course, on the field, baby. You got to have some darkness. Huh? What they say? There could be no light without the dark. Huh?
Drop a gong right there. Can you drop a gong on that one, please? That's a gong moment.
There could be no light without the dark. You got to have the dark. Huh?
That's crazy. Now, this part right here, maybe looking at Lauren LaRosa's report on this, it looks like there was definitely some political reasons as to why Ryan Clark was let go.
Yeah.
Especially with how they leaked it. You know what I mean? So they wanted to spin the narrative. But one of the early things that they were saying about perhaps why Ryan Clark was let go was because of an interaction that he had on air with a journalist. We have a clip of that. You guys have that Ryan Clark clip? Did you get that?
Are you feeling okay? You look at AJ Brown, which is this #1 wide receiver who got 1 target all night, and then you got CeeDee Lamb. But that's the
when was the one target?
That's the target. But I'm saying
when was the one target?
I'm saying you could have it both ways.
54 seconds left in the game on 2nd and 11. It was the one target. He runs the out route.
You wake up this morning saying
got
AJ Brown had a better day than CeeDee Lamb.
But you know what you wake up saying though? AJ Brown's team is 1-0.
Of course,
right? Like that's what
I get it.
But the thing is this though, and we shouldn't do this on TV. And so I apologize if people think this is rude. That's the non-player.
Oh, stop. That's no, that CeeDee Lamb is
let me tell you why. I'm not looking at fantasy football.
Ryan, I'm not, don't belittle me like that. I could come in and say, as 3 ex-players are saying one thing and give an alternative perspective that maybe CeeDee Lamb did play well. And
Peter, what I need for you to do is not get mad and let me finish for one.
Okay, go on.
It wasn't about you. It was going to be about me.
Okay.
It wasn't about you. Now there's a few things. There's a few things that made me laugh here. First of all, he said it wasn't about you, it was about me. That reminded me so much of Lil Wayne deposition. He was like, I hate you. I was talking to myself. That answer was like, it felt like Ryan Clark might be trying to reel that back in a little bit. But that interaction to me really stands out because that is the classic thing that I hear in this space. I think we all hear in this space. Whenever, you have, I did a breakdown. This had to be, what year did I do this? 2016, 2017. It's called Rappers Will Steal Your Job, right? And it looked at the history of artists moving into media. The podcast was rising. You had all your favorite rappers were doing podcasts and shows now. They were becoming the media. It was like the beginning of this thing that was happening. And it wasn't from a negative standpoint. It was from a standpoint of like, guys, we've seen this in other spaces. You used to have to be a classically trained Black actor to get in the film. Now you just need to, then it turned out you just need to be ludicrous. You just need to sell 1 million records. You can get a Black film. Like this is the thing that happens all the time. You used to have to be a trained DJ. A trained DJ is what you had to be. Then all of a sudden you could just be, Beyonce's sister, and now you're a DJ, and then now you're a big DJ. No, knock to Solange. That was not shots at all, but this is the thing that happens all the time. And so since that point, what I've noticed more and more is a reoccurring conversation on whether or not you have to be an artist to be able to contextualize what's happening in this space, right? Like who is the artist position or perspective, the creator position or perspective is more valuable than the fan or the journalist perspective when it comes to these conversations. And that's what that looked like to me.
And I think it's circumstantial when you say that, because I think the perspective of the consumer who is not the professional, at the end of the day, these are all businesses that we're talking about. So like Shakir Stevens and Shannon Sharpe had a interaction where Shakir Stevens was calling Shannon Sharpe dumb because you don't know nothing about boxing. Because Shannon Sharpe had said that his boxing style is not entertaining to him. He's like, you don't know nothing about boxing. But Shannon Sharpe is speaking from a person that just pays the pay-per-views and watches it. He want to see a knockdown, drag-out fight. Shakir Stevens is more of a defensive fighter. So he's trying to tell him, hey, yo, I don't want to see you be defensive, nigga. I want to see a brawl. That's why I'm paying to see it. But Shakir Stevens is like, nigga, you don't know nothing about boxing. Shut up. But see, you got to understand something. In order for Shakir Stevens or any boxer to get the numbers or to make money, it requires people who are not professionals to go see it. So when you talk about in music, it requires people that don't make the music to give you a perspective because that's who you making it fucking for. So to not validate their conversation is ignorant. So to say that somebody that has never played basketball can't have an opinion on basketball or football or any sport is idiotic or anything. Can't nobody tell us what, like, I'm a fan of, if I like the opera. I don't know shit about the opera or what I don't know the ins and outs of the opera, but I know what's appealing to me. What made me pay $100 for that ticket? That's what matters. Because without my $100 and the people sitting next to me who are also not experts, y'all wouldn't be able to do this shit. Who you dancing for? Who the fuck you playing football for? Who you shooting that basketball for? You get what I'm saying? It doesn't matter that Justin never had a hit record. Don't matter. That don't matter. That don't make him. That don't mean he can't be a journalist to rapper talk about hip hop because he ain't wrote no record and I have. He probably know more about rap than me. But at the end of the day, it's different parts of the industry. It's different parts of being an athlete, and everybody's voice should be heard because it's all important. My voice as somebody who creates the music is a part of getting the music to where Justin can see it and hear it. It's just as important as his voice as someone who writes about it, tells stories about it, and basically it galvanizes the audience to make them more excited about the music from what he says. We're equally as important. And the person that's getting it from Justin's evaluation of it is equally as important because they're paying for it. So to not validate all of us in the space is ridiculous. And people that try to take away somebody's accreditation because they're not centrally a part of something is fucked up.
I think there's a couple of things that come to mind here. One, the first one is I think it also depends on the approach, right? Like I think since the fan and the artist or the athlete or celebrity are closer than ever, right? Any fan or any person can go say whatever on somebody's social media account. Yeah. You can go up on somebody's social media account and be like, man, you trash. You ain't done shit dope since George Bush said Operation Mission Accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Like the artist, in that situations like that, I understand where the artist is like, well, what have you accomplished? You just said a second ago, right? Like people try to use Lil Xan against you. And they'll say, oh, you signed Lil Xan. Well, hey, you know Lil Xan. You know what I mean? So I can understand how that can get contentious. You know what I mean? I think that situation with Ryan Clark and that situation as an example with Ryan Clark and whoever that guy is, no disrespect, I just didn't know his name, right? That is essentially two people in a professional space. And you have one person who is the athlete and the other person is the journalist trying to diminish, the journalist's perspective on that because he didn't play on the field, right? And to me, that's a bit of a cop-out because that is why both of you were there, to cover both of these. And now you're trying to put one over the other, right? With me, especially when it comes to writing about rap music and rap journalism, I actually legitimately moved into wanting to talk about music and write about rap music after I'd written rhymes for 2 years with my cousin Shah. You know what I mean? Like I wrote rhymes for 2 years because I took an art history class that told me, and the teacher or the professor was like, if you like art history, you should take a painting class. That way you'll understand how difficult it is to create motion like Vermeer or perspective like Rembrandt. You'll get closer to how tough it is if you actually take a painting class, right? And so I took that and was like, maybe we should write rhymes. You know what? Why don't I break dance? Where's my tag? You know what I mean? So that 2 years was a lot of experience as a practitioner. I've got a helicopter that never gets off the ground. I got one of the most terrible tags you'll ever see, right? I know there's certain things I've felt before. But when it comes to writing rhymes, that actually was the linchpin for me to want to contextualize culture, contextualize what's happening in the music, because that was really the first time I realized how dope Memphis Bleek actually is. Like I used to think Memphis Bleek was just every time I heard him, he was the worst part of a song, right? Once I actually tried to do it, spent a couple of years doing it, then I had a better understanding of how difficult it even is to be Memphis Bleek, you know what I mean? Or whoever the rapper is. And I think that sometimes these conversations can also, especially from the artist standpoint, they can look at everybody who is critical or look at journalists or other people in the space as, well, you've never actually done it, so you don't even really know. But a lot of times we don't know what these people have actually tried to do. Like I never wanted to be an artist. I just wanted to feel what it felt like to write raps. You know what I mean? That's how I knew Rhymefest was dope. That's how I knew Doom was dope. Yeah. It's like a different level when you're like reacting to something someone else made versus actually have sat down to try to actually do it.
Yeah.
And once you try to do it,
you have a deeper respect for it.
Yeah.
And that's what you gain.
Right.
I've said this before. I just want to reiterate to everybody here. Whenever you see someone and you know them for doing something, regardless if you think it's awful, they're actually really good at doing it. Because for you to even know who they are makes them amazing. Because that means somebody likes it. And music or art or any of these things is just it's very subjective. It's opinionated. So when you hear a rapper, oh, he's awful, somebody thinks he's good. The fact that you know that person, there got to be some kind of respect even when you speak about it. You know what I mean? That's why I try to speak respectfully about people. And I always try to focus on the things that I think is phenomenal that they did. I was very critical about A$AP Rocky's new album. I thought it wasn't good because I'm comparing it. I compare it to what you did before. And I feel like he hasn't grown as an artist. But the fact that he is still someone that we even speak about, you got to give him, you got to respect where he is. The fact that he's packs out of arenas and does these big shows, and he feeds himself off of music. That is absolutely incredible, regardless of how you feel about the new album. You know what I mean? I didn't like Drake's album. I didn't like Rick Ross' new album. I practically didn't like none of these niggas' albums that came out. I like T.I. new album, but most of the shit I didn't like. But that's not taken away from how great I think these people are and what they have accomplished in their careers. So even the people like, I think Clarence Thomas is despicable. I think he's the
You're correct.
Yeah, I think he's despicable. But I have to respect the journey of him getting to where he got.
Do you?
I mean, he got to, dog. He's on the Supreme. He's a fucking Supreme Court nigga. I'm just saying.
I guess maybe my issue is respect.
I don't
like
know.
I acknowledge the journey.
I have to acknowledge. Give me another word besides respect.
Yeah,
I acknowledge that he made it to the Supreme Court.
Right, by being.
I think that's
by
good.
Being for sale.
I like that. Well, I mean, hey, listen.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I acknowledge his accomplishments.
He knew what he was good at. He was good. He was good. He's good. He's a good sales item. He's a good. Yeah, right. He's good as he's your boy again. So, I at the end of the day, I acknowledge what somebody has done, what they've done. I try to think about that before I come with my criticisms of what they do, because like what's that girl Stephen A talked about? What was her name? He talked about her because of how she talked. She was on
Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah, and like he came at her, and I was like, yo, man, you gotta respect. I'm gonna say respect in her case. You gotta respect her to get where she got in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And even being how she is, like she got to we know who she is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, don't do her like that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like what we doing? But like, I didn't even like when he jumped off in it. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna say to Stephen A, man, ain't nobody told you, dog, but I don't like him talking about politics. I think it's the worst thing he could have done. If I was his friend, I would have simply been like, yo, don't do that.
Yeah.
You good. We liked you, my nigga. We liked you. Now you jump. I'm gonna be like, yo, what are you doing, bro?
I mean, my issue with Stephen A's takes in the political realm is that they all sound rehashed. Like they sound very much establishment talking points. And if that's what Stephen A is going to do, then I don't necessarily see the value in it, because what his position doesn't ingratiate a large percentage of the people, I would argue, who really celebrate him and revere him. It doesn't ingratiate it. If anything, it stiff arms that community, right? I mean, him talking about Jasmine Crockett that way, that is a very much establishment talking point that he is rehashing. You know what I mean?
And it's like, oh, she shouldn't talk like, man, what are you talking about? How she should talk, nigga? Fuck you talking about? Anybody telling you how to talk, nigga? What is you talking about, bro? That ain't none of your business how she talk, nigga. Fuck, you ain't in her throat. Is you fucking her? Is that your daughter? That's your partner? Them your peoples? Fuck you talking about? Oh, it's my job. It ain't your job, nigga. Your job to talk about basketball, nigga, and football. That's what we want to hear you talk about, nigga. I want to hear you talk about the sister. Let my dog do it. She want to talk like that's how she want to get her message across.
Yeah.
Clearly, people fucking with it, because if they wasn't, we wouldn't know who the fuck she was. That's my point. So when you just jump out and just dog somebody, that's my whole point. Bringing it all the way back full circle. You're dogging a whole group of people that support what that person is doing. You know what I'm saying?
And then when I say established, we're talking.
Hold on for a second.
Yeah, that's the
This
second
nigga
time. This
loyal.
second time. This is the second time.
Hold on, wait. This time out. I know y'all can't hear it, dog.
I hope y'all can't hear it.
Loyal is over there going to town brushing his motherfucking beard. I'm sitting there. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Justin, he mid talking like, all you hear.
It was the second time too.
I mean, this nigga. I'm like, what is he brushing?
I didn't know what it was.
Waves on his beard.
I thought it was Floyd. I thought Floyd was scratching or something.
I never brushed my beard, dog. I didn't even know niggas brush beards till today. This nigga Loyal is going to work on that. I'm talking. I'm just, what the fuck is going on?
Like he got an appointment after this?
This nigga,
he got a date?
Getting a haircut in the corner?
He got a date?
I'm like, this motherfucker got the wave his beard ever, dog. We got a whole Loyal accountable, so I'm calling him out on the show.
On the show.
Let's watch this. This is another thing. Loyal does a lot. He works with B2K. And he went on tour with B2K and Bow Wow. He was on the road with them niggas. And they ran up to him. They're like, hey, bruh, picking up some weight. You know what I'm saying? So Loyal came in and said, yeah, man, I'm getting my shit together. He said he gonna lose some weight. Now, Loyal is not being loyal to his diet. This nigga's not being his name. So until he do what he's supposed to do, we're gonna call this nigga large. This nigga's not loyal, is large. So just so you know, we're not fat shaming or nothing. This is how we motivating our brother to get his shit together. Because I never would have said nothing. I was cool with him picking up some weight. Okay, because we all fluctuate. Y'all see me, I'm Oprah, nigga. I go ups and downs. I'm on my shit right now. You know what I mean? But Loyal came in, said he was gonna lose some weight. That nigga over there brushing the fuck out of his beard, but he ain't dropping no pounds. And so until he gets it down, his name's Large.
Oh man.
So there it is.
What we talking about? I forgot.
I don't know. That nigga brushing through super
right.
chats.
Now we're talking about facial hair.
Is that super chat? How about that?
Yeah, we'll go with super chats in a second. Before let me just
The third person.
Before we get started, real quick on that, I know there's a lot of comments in here about the resolution on the video. You know, we're always working to improve it.
Yes, we got an internet person we're talking to.
Yeah, we're working to improve it. I know last time on the Thursday show,
I was in the corner, right by the shit.
Right there. Yeah.
Sitting in by the router.
It worked pretty well though.
Yeah, but we're trying.
I wonder if we could do that. We could put Loyal over there.
Well, he's plugged into the cord, so it should.
Oh yeah, shouldn't even be a thing.
Yeah,
that's the problem with Spectrum. When I plug mine in with the cord, it was worse. Like it doesn't make a difference.
Plugged into the cord.
It's supposed to be bigger.
I've spent a lot of money trying to get it right, y'all. I'm not over here. We ain't penny pinching.
Right.
I actually got into it with the dude that came over here to do it because he quoted me a crazy number after he got it done. This is what I told him, real shit. I said, now you can either take all your shit off, or we can box, or you just gonna take what I'm gonna give you. He took what I gave him. Literally, I found him on what's that shit, Taz Rabbit.
Yeah.
The nigga didn't say his price. So when he got finished, nigga tried to charge me like $3,500. $3,500 to hook up a router and the Wi-Fi. And I told him, look, you can unhook everything, take it with you, or we can just fight. And if you win, I'll pay you $3,500. He didn't want to fight. This really happened. He was like a Russian dude. I'm like, we can squabble in here. My nigga just get it in. I'm older, so you should probably win. Nigga was Slovenian, whatever the fuck he was. I told him let's box. Niggas don't be wanting to box, Justin. I'm not tough either. I'm from the old school, my nigga. Let's just figure it out. So anyway, I ended up giving the nigga like $500 and tipped him $2, so I gave him $700. But yeah, nigga tried to charge me $3,500. I was about to beat the dog.
Wait, how long ago was this?
When you was gonna have your man come fix
it?
This
is the guy that went to.
This another dude I had come
after that.
Yeah, and I went and bought the router. The router was like over G. Like, and I got the top notch internet in here. I did everything. But when he did what he did, on top of me paying $1,000 for the router, nigga said I owe him $3,500. And I'm like, okay. I sat up right on this couch. I was like, look, this is how we can do it. We got 3 options here. You can unhook everything you did and just call it a day, and I get somebody else over here. I said we can box. That way, if I win, I pay what I want. If you win, you get paid. I'll pay you whatever. And the third way is you take what the fuck I give you. He's like, no, I don't know what you said. I said, let's get the language going. So he put his language on. You know, you can say it. I said, let's box. Fight? No fight. I don't want to fight you. I said, no, let's box. Then we can box and figure it out. He didn't want to box, though. I'm not even that big of a person. But I will whoop your motherfucking ass. You trying to play with me.
Right.
So he didn't want to box. I gave him $500 and tipped him $2. So he made $700. He's like, you are a tough businessman. That's what he said.
Oh, he gave up the game. He was doing that. He was doing that on purpose.
He said, you are a tough businessman. It's being what it is.
Do we need to call Rick though to come back?
Yes, but he came over here.
Yeah.
And he was trying to figure it out. I told him we need to call Rick to come back. I'm with it. What do I need to do?
Right.
I don't know. I'm trying. This building is old, so
I mean, still that's crazy to me.
You switch locations, go to your house.
I mean, we could do that.
Yeah, we can do that too.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
I mean, but you guys have seen mine on Culture. My shit be doing this shit.
It does it too?
Not as frequently.
Is it Spectrum?
I think it's Spectrum. This is a problem with monopolized utilities. Like, that's what it is. Prices go up, service stays the same or degrades.
It's whack.
That's what I think it is.
I wonder if I would have paid him $3,500, it would have been better.
No,
it would still been fucked up.
You'd be mad. You'd be pissed.
I'd be hot.
Yeah, you'd be hot. You call him back to do something else in box.
I really wish he would have boxed me though. That would have been dope. There's just 2 dudes just fighting in my house. Yo, when I was young, I slapped this dude in his house. Like, he's like, I bet you won't slap me in my house. I slapped him in his house. Ran through the living room. His mama was yelling at me and shit. Slapped the shit out of him. So it would have been dope if he would have.
We all still friends after that?
No. I mean, you can't slap a nigga in his crib and
be cool later.
Cool with him. But it would have been crazy. He would have whooped my ass in here. Because you don't know who you fight. He could have been an MMA nigga because he kind of looked like it. But he ain't want the smoke.
Right.
So, but yeah, that would have been dope.
All right.
Beat the dog shit out of that nigga.
Point is, we are working on the internet perpetually. And so thank you guys for bearing with us. Maybe it's a little bit better right now. Let's see how long it sticks.
Yeah, man. You've been trying to get up got up 2-3 times. Go do what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, so we got super chats now. But I thought that was funny because the loyal part. I was like, I gotta be here for the loyal thing. This is the second time.
That nigga be going to town. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga's over there brushing the dog.
Got a sandpaper.
That shit
You
loud.
got a sandpaper beard.
I'm like, man, what is going on with this dude's beard over there? Super chat. Go ahead.
Oh, let's see. I lost my place. Hold on. Here we go. All right. Brown Girl L318 said, good morning. Don't ever call Zendaya Spider-Man's wife. Or is it Zendaya? I always mess up her name.
Somebody call it what?
Said Spider-Man's wife.
And but isn't that who she's married to?
They're just saying no.
She married? No, she married to that dude.
No, she's not.
They not married?
No.
I thought they was together.
They're together, but they're not married.
Oh, y'all hoping she gonna come back?
Huh?
Nah, she ain't coming back, dog. She over there.
No, we're just saying she's not married to him.
I'm trying to tell y'all, but even if she not married into it, Zendaya ain't never fucking with one of the bros.
Oh,
she over there. She gonna get with Spider-Man, then she gonna be with Iron Man. She definitely ain't fucking with Black Panther.
I was about to say she ain't fucking with Black Panther.
Nigga. You ain't gonna pop up and see Zendaya with Michael B. Jordan. It's not happening.
Now, when she pop up with Dr. Umar, you gonna be shocked.
Did she play in that movie where the 2 tennis dudes running a train on her? Yeah, she was in the movie. Y'all go check it out. She was in a relationship with 2 white boys. They both was knocking her. No, the white boys get flexible. She was with Denzel's son? Oh, in the movie.
Oh, in the movie.
That movie didn't hit. It didn't even look right. They're married, see?
They're actually married?
Yeah, dog, it's over with.
Oh, for real? She's married?
Yeah, she gone.
I didn't know that.
She gone. I mean, hey, listen, we let her go, man. Shout out to Zendaya. She's a super. We fact checking that, but she's a superstar, man. Shout out to Zendaya. But all y'all that's hoping that she about to just fuck around with Black Panther, that's not happening.
I learned something today.
Dog, Tom Holland getting
Yeah, oh yeah, no, she gone. She
so
married.
they in
Yeah.
Spider-Man together. They also in this one movie together.
They got
Odyssey.
married in secret. Apparently, it was confirmed in 26.
And he's short.
Yeah, he's shorter.
She taller than him
by about 6-7 inches at least.
Man, shout out.
Maybe not. Maybe 4 inches.
Shout out to the short niggas pulling.
I don't know. That's a healthy amount right there. Now she might have heels on,
but you know you. Damn, she got that.
But
She
that's a
towering
lot.
over him.
That's a lot.
She be bossing up on that nigga in the kitchen.
She be punking him.
Say what?
What you gonna do?
You ain't Spider-Man now, nigga. I yanked the motherfucking web off your head. Motherfucking shout out to Zendaya and Tom, man. Tom killed it in that movie, The Odyssey. He did his thing. Man.
All right. Just Gwen. I don't do lame at all, but he dang, that's all right. Now I know what that is.
She called him lame.
I don't do lame at all, but he has a bigger following than YG. I prefer YG slaps the lame's music outside of the documentary. I don't care who wins.
I think a lot of women think he's lame because of some of the DM stuff. Yeah. But what's crazy to me is though, right? I'm just talking to the ladies, right? Just being honest. There are some, not all, but there are some women, because I've never seen him with an unattractive woman. So as much as the girls call him lame and say what they say, that boy game.
They still be at the 4th of July party deep as hell every year.
What are we talking about? Games, female selection.
Oh, right.
Because a lot of women call him lame, but that shit, I ain't never seen Game with an unattractive woman, dog. I've been around him for a very long time. He ain't had no ugly girls. And like the studio be filled. Lowe's been there, Lowell been there. Like let's really talk about niggas who been in the room. Studio, it's crazy.
It's actually uncomfortable how many he'll pack in there.
Bro, my first session with Game. This is before me and him started working together. He came over to the studio and I was working with Dre. I clearly knew him. This is not my first session, but this is my first session where he turned it into a party.
Okay.
He said to Dre, "You want some perfume in the room?" Dre was like, "Everybody love perfume." Nigga. 100 girls, dog. 100 women packed in that room. 100. I had never seen nothing like it. 100. 100 different flavors. White, black, Puerto Rican, and Asian. I'm talking about all in the room. All the women are pretty. Everybody there. So I'm just saying, when we calling him lame and girls don't fuck with him, he has a way of getting. I don't know what's happening. Maybe the women got to come together and let me know, but I ain't never seen Game with a unattractive woman. I've never seen it.
Yeah. Just Gwen said, "Does lame shock us and bring out obs?"
Oh no. Drake is not doing a versus, and then you got YG on there. Even though I think Drake was doing some subliminal YG dissing, because he said something about he said some treetop shit in one of the rhymes. So it was some gangbanging going on with Drake shit that he was subliminally saying some shit to YG. I think, I don't know. Dude,
no, he said something about C, but that's that's the bass.
Okay.
That's what it was. It was in the radio song.
Okay. He said something about
no, that was another one that was in like
he said something about
treetops. Make him pray. I think has a treetop.
Yeah, he said he's a treetop reference in there. So treetops, and where's YG from? He from treetop. So he said some shit because guess who else treetop? 2 T's, and that's Kendrick's man. So it was some treetop dissing going on in one of the rhymes. Y'all can pull it up and see.
He said,
and then you got 2 T's, which is Top Dog's partner, and 2 T's that's treetop. And so that nigga was doing some gang shit. I don't know if y'all even caught that.
And
YG's also in the Kendrick video. So it was a whole. You pulled the song up.
The line is, "Memories of where we used to live, but truth be told, I can't even see the block. It's blocked by the treetops." Doesn't even rhyme.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's a diss, but it's definitely a reference.
It's a reference for sure.
Like he can't even see the block.
See the block? It's
Right.
blocked by the tree. Is he trying
It's
to give it
blocked by a
props?
treetop. Maybe saying he can't just go certain places like he used to
I
no
don't
more.
know. I when I listen to that, I'm like, yo, listen. Let me tell y'all something that ain't from out here, and I'm gonna say it to Aubrey Graham. Hey man, leave that gang banging shit alone, man. Shut your ass up, man. Don't put no references in there about it. Don't be acting like you know about it. Don't try to make sense of it, nigga. Get your ass up out of there, dog. Yeah, yeah. He got. You remember that?
Oh yeah, he was
That nigga
gone.
was gone. Hey, listen.
Yeah, he was gone.
But yeah, y'all at the video shoot?
Yeah,
the 100?
He left and he pulled an Irish exit and then could not be brought back.
Hey, no, he got him back.
They-
Oh,
They had to get him
yeah,
back. So nigga, yeah.
Conversation, like passionate conversation. And me, Drake thought it was something about the pop off. So he left, and everybody's looking for game. Game about to hit the freeway. I'm like, where you at? He said, nah, they was just they cool.
Do you have a mic? Could I hear you? Yeah, let's see that.
That's large talking, y'all.
It's large.
That's large, not loyal. That's
Yeah,
large.
he was already at the freeway. Wack had to call him back and tell him like, nah, they was just passionate talking, and that's what made Drake end up coming back to finish the video. And he was literally there for like probably like 10 minutes before they started talking. He didn't even shoot a scene yet, and that's when they had to bring him back.
Yeah. Drake was clearly not with none of the shenanigans that was going on in Compton. I always felt. I told Wack this. I also told Game this, so this is not no new story that I didn't tell them. I felt he did that and went to Compton as a poke at Kendrick.
For sure.
Because the verse was,
I'd have all your fans if I stayed on some Compton shit.
I always told them that nigga was doing that. That's why he did it. And then Game like, well, he didn't say that. But I reminded him in that conversation. I said, nigga, had that been you, as much as you analyze these rhymes and what niggas say, you would have been going crazy if that nigga did that. If somebody did that to you, go do a video in Compton and say I'll be on some blood shit if I wasn't on some da 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 da. You would be like, what? What? You would have did a whole album on it.
What was his reaction? What did he say?
He's like, man, you tripping. That's not true. But you know how that go, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow. That's crazy.
Blue Slides 24 said we're going to be hearing Stats Pen during verses.
Listen, man, let's clear this up, man. Okay. Game writes his rhymes. He writes his rhymes, y'all. I don't know what y'all like. Y'all need to stop that. Respect that man. He one of the greatest niggas to do it. He writes his rhymes. Game was game before I started working with him, y'all. You understand that? And I am a creative person with picking out beats, working with producers, coming up with song ideas, talking to him. We don't get into that, like writing that nigga raps. I don't write Game's raps. I'm gonna say it here live. I don't write his raps. Game is a phenomenal MC, and we're not doing that, y'all. He's dope, dog. He's dope. Not even trying to be funny. He one of my favorite rappers. Like his voice, his ability to hop on different topics when he's not just gang banging. He actually, you know, when people try to they did this comparison like Game against Jadakiss, right? I think Jadakiss has had more standout feature verses, but Game make better albums than Jadakiss. You know what I mean? I would liken Game's career to some of the Rick Ross stuff. Rick Ross make really good projects. The Game makes really great albums. And I think some of the shenanigans that go on outside of him that make people not like him, and it tarnishes his legacy. I always speak of this moment when Dre was on the Walk of Fame. I mean, every West Coast rapper was there. They mentioned all Dre's accomplishment. They didn't say his name one time. And that's one of Dre's biggest accomplishments to me is, you know, Dre got two artists from his city that were two of the biggest rappers on the West Coast. And, you know, that's from his city, not counting Snoop Dogg. So you got Kendrick Lamar and The Game. Like they both came up out of that house. And his own moves have made him see him like that. But yeah, no, dog, that's my brother. I love him. Yeah, nah, I don't write his raps, dog. You know. Look at this thing here.
I can confirm. Beach Boy Dre Beats. Glasses was saying people would be surprised at how much the West love YG. I think either the game versus Tiger or that's crazy. Or Tiger versus YG would have been great also.
Say what part was crazy?
The game versus Tiger?
Nah.
Yeah, we talked about Tiger earlier.
Yeah, not the game versus Tiger.
Yeah, not game versus Tiger. We talked Tiger versus YG. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because Tiger versus Game is the same problem. It's still two artists from different generations.
Two different types of rap songs.
Yeah.
To be fair, people on the West Coast and LA in particular do kind of fuck with YG harder.
Oh,
for sure. Yeah.
Like we do have to acknowledge that, but I think sometimes the LA folks forget that the game or the West Coast rap scene reaches the whole world, and they think that it's just, set here, and they forget that Game is massive internationally.
And the thing with Game 2 is those of us on the East Coast when he dropped loved the Game when he dropped.
Yeah.
We loved that. That was exactly what we wanted to hear.
That was the first West Coast artist I'd ever actually went and bought their CD.
Right.
Up until then, I don't think I had any interest in what the West Coast had.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even buy a Snoop CD.
Wow.
I was whatever.
Yeah. I mean, Game was on a whole nother level, in terms of his ability to connect with the East Coast at that particular point in time, too, because it was a very quiet time, very cold time for West Coast rap.
Oh, yeah, they've been phased out.
You know what I mean? So it was Game for that decade.
The way he was marketed, he was marketed like an East Coast rapper because they launched him over those Anthony Hamilton beats. Mark, we talked about it here when 50 did those freestyles and over all the Anthony Hamilton stuff. Game was on those. I remember that time vividly. I remember it vividly. I remember me and Game going to the studio, and they was telling me that he got this kid from Compton. And I remember Dre wouldn't let Game in the studio, dog. Me and Dre was sitting in the studio. Game was at the gate. He wouldn't let him in, trying to get in. I'm telling you, this is before documentary, just before any of that. Jimmy Iovine, I said this on some other podcasts, but Jimmy Iovine, he said I shouldn't say his name, but I'm gonna say it. But listen, Jimmy Iovine said, "Why don't you put him in G Unit?" And the reason why Jimmy said that is because all them niggas been shot. Lloyd been shot, Young Buck been shot, 50 been shot, Yayo been shot. But y'all ain't got a West Coast guy. I would have been in G Unit if there was no Young Buck. 50 was breaking everything, and 50 came in there. And them songs, 50 had them hooks. He had them hooks. Now, I can't confirm or deny, because Game always tell me he had something to do with What Up Gangsta. I wasn't around. But I know for a fact, Higher, West Side Story, How We Do, these was 50 Cent songs. And before 50 Cent, all them songs that you hear on them Dre songs that fucking 50 had, and even some of that Game shit, that was all Rakim shit. Rakim had songs on all that. I had songs on the West Side. When I was fucking up in the studio, I couldn't get the hook for the you can take a look in my eyes. Dre was trying to get me to do some Jamaican shit on that. I couldn't get it. Dre got frustrated, and I wanted to leave the studio, and that's when I almost didn't get a deal because I couldn't get that. Nigga 50 got on that motherfucker. You can take a look in my eyes. I'ma be a gangster till I die. Nigga, West Side. And Game got that motherfucker. Compton, Cryptic, gone, nigga. This is the nigga that couldn't get in the studio. He was signed by Mike Lynn. He couldn't get in. It was a bunch of dudes around there. There was a guy from Pittsburgh. I forgot his name. It's a bunch of guys, man. Game was not going to come out. He would have been a stat quo for sure. But that's why I never wanted him and 50 to beef, because regardless of what's going on, man, 50 plays such a huge role. And I think that's even why the Super Bowl shit went down. I think if there was no 50 Cent beef, and imagine how magical that would they could have did Hater to Love It Up. That would have been crazy for hip hop. But it's just like, man, after that shit that happened in New York, where they had that press conference, and Game was Game and said he wasn't gonna do nothing, but he did something. That's what happened. And so that's why, you know, shit has happened the way it has happened, and a lot of people don't like him. But as far as his talent, his ability to rap, his ability to captivate an audience, his ability to perform, dog, dude is y'all can't deny his talent, dog. The nigga gifted, man. The nigga
sure.
special.
For sure.
I actually remember when I was like probably 19 or whatever. It was about the time when before he came out, but the Source had done an article about him being signed to Dre and them shifting him over to G Unit. But it was before any of his music came out. So it was just interesting to see how long he had been shelved and was known before.
He couldn't get in the studio, dog. Dre wasn't letting him in. I was there. He couldn't get in. Like, it'd be niggas come to the studio. We be in there live making music. Dre was not, you can't get in. Niggas be left at the gate. He couldn't get in. Jimmy made that call. 50 fucked with him. The first thing he was on was them freestyles. He was gone after that. And then he did the blood shit with Jim Jones, basically introducing Bloods to New York. Gone. He became one of the biggest rappers in New York at that point. He became a New York nigga.
Right.
And then they ran with that. That Kanye song, Dream, that made the album, that's an old song. That shit, Game had been made that. He had that already in the tuck. That wasn't getting him to come out. What got him to come out was 50 getting on them hooks. And that motherfucking How We Do. This is how we do. Gone, nigga. Game had this motherfucker on smash. Y'all, Game had LA on smash. Anything moving, he had it on smash. Any beautiful woman out here, if she ain't fucked with Game, she was about to. It's a fact. I feel like it was like Genghis Khan out here with these women. This nigga,
Genghis Khan.
like how motherfuckers are all related to Game. This nigga Game had it on smash. This nigga was doing shit. It was crazy. Who was out with him?
Nobody.
No,
nobody.
He was one of the only cats that had that run. And the crazy part about it is, I've said this here. Every rapper that y'all love wanted to sign with Game. Kendrick, Tyler the Creator, Nipsey Hussle. He could have signed everybody, nigga. Everybody wanted to sign with the nigga, but he didn't want to do it because he was like, he first of all, he was selfish. He wanted to do his own shit. And then he didn't know nothing about the business. But that was true that Top would have partnered with Game, with TDE. It's just like Master P when he had it. Everybody could have signed to Master P. Niggas trying to get in the industry. Game was the gateway because he was the only thing moving on the West. 50, because 50 was a West Coast artist for a long time. Nigga, y'all, the West was so dry. You would have thought Young Jeezy was from LA. Am I right? Loyal? With the Crips. You would have thought Young Jeezy was from LA because that's how dry it was out here. Nigga, Game came and the blood, that shit, it changed blood culture. It turned the bloods all the way up. He was like one blood. Like, and even after the first album, this is another inside shit. Niggas weren't fucking with him. They wasn't fucking with Game. He had Angelo, who was his A&R. They went in there and they did one blood, bro. When that shit dropped, it's over. That's when you knew he was gonna be you couldn't get rid of him. Because they had made up in their mind as a company that we're not gonna support Game because it fucks up because 50 Cent don't want us to. And everybody was gonna side with 50. This is what I tell you, music is undeniable, nigga. When you make a record, they can't fuck with you. And on Thursday, I guarantee whenever he play One Blood, it's gonna win that round's gonna be won. Because One Blood changed his whole trajectory and what he was gonna do. That's why when he talk about his favorite album is probably, I think it's Doctor's Advocate, because that was without Dre, and he had his whole career was on the line.
Yeah.
So
that's a great album too.
Great album.
Yeah, fantastic album. That's one of the first albums I reviewed actually on my blog when I first started. Like that review is still up there, and I remember being shocked at how good it was, particularly because there was no Dre connection to it, or Dre wasn't on the project. You know what I mean? Like that album really cements Game as an artist and as a lyricist.
That second album, though.
Yeah, second album.
Kajima 89. I hope this is sarcastic, but otherwise we might have some chat room beef going on.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's sarcastic. Here we go. Shout out to my op, Ms. Hummus. Despite being a despicable Negro, spelled Knee, Negro, to me, I want y'all to support her trifling behind, and she will be on the lunch table on Wednesday. It's got to be sarcastic.
Was she on her knees?
No.
Negro. He spelled Negro,
Knee.
So she's on her knees.
No, she's not. He's calling her Negro. He's just spelling it Knee.
Oh, is he white?
I don't know if
it's
he's white
probably
or not.
so that way it doesn't get flagged or something.
Yeah, a lot of times these words.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm honestly thinking he's sucking dick.
No, I don't hear that reference at all.
Because he's on his knees.
Jesus.
Okay,
I'm sorry. I should have just said Negro. I didn't need to spell that. Forget that I spelled it. Forget that I spelled it. It was probably to avoid the
I'm
algorithm.
trying to figure out what's going on. Get off your knees, baby.
No.
K-N-E, that's the get up, baby. What you praying now? What you begging for, man? Get up, dog. That's the first thing came to my mind. I'm like, damn, what are you doing down there? I don't know. Anyway, go ahead. Next. Sorry, shout out to you with your chat. Negro. Shout out to Miss Hummus. You gonna be on lunch? What?
Lunch table.
Lunch table.
With glasses with G.
From Unk Ditto. Stat, can you put together your verses 10 songs each for Game and YG off memory?
Okay, so all the hits. Let's see. Let's do YG first, because I would go Why You Hating?
Okay.
I would go Big Bank Take Lil Bank. I would go Tooted and Booted.
Okay.
The one with Drake. What's the one with Drake?
Who do you love? Mm-hmm.
I would go BPT. What's that? BPT.
Yeah.
I would go Fuck Donald Trump.
FDT. Yeah.
That's 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the one? My Nigga.
Yep.
Why You Always Hating? I said that already.
Yep.
Drake on that too. Damn, I just got a high 7. I can't.
Left, right.
What's left, right?
Left, right. Off My Crazy Life.
I don't even remember.
You remember that joint?
Did you say you broke?
I said
with Nipsey. Shut up.
I ain't got that one.
Yeah.
I know the song, but I let's go 7 because make it easy.
Right.
I can't get 10. 10. Okay, Game. I would go How We Do. I would go Hate It or Love It. I would go Dreams. One Blood. I go Wouldn't Get Far. I love that song.
Yeah.
Game got a lot, dog.
Is that 5?
That's 5. Damn.
Higher?
How We Do?
I said How We Do.
How You Do, okay.
Damn, dog.
You wouldn't put higher on there?
I'm thinking. Because it's, dog, we're only doing 7, so I got to get 7.
Okay.
Damn, bruh. I wouldn't go 100. It is 7. Dog, Game got some joints, bro. He got some shit.
You said One Blood already.
Oh, you know what song I put on there that I know he not gonna play? I would do On and On with him and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
That song is crazy. That song's crazy. So that song.
Why wouldn't he play it?
You think he gonna play that? Because it's not like a big standout hit. That song crazy. That sample Erykah Badu.
I mean, I think it's one of those ones that just like
And Kendrick on that
sneaky.
bitch, they rapping their ass off.
Yeah, both of
them.
Put you on the game.
Shout out to Timberland.
Nah.
I might go higher.
I would go higher.
Yeah, I go higher. That's my 7. That's a tough battle. It depends on who's in there. It's some other game joints I'm missing. What's
the Tyler song? Was that song? You said Goblins?
Like I would put Wouldn't Get Far on there.
I put Wouldn't Get Far.
Oh, you got Wouldn't Get Far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Martians versus Goblins.
I know what you're saying.
Oh, I would do Easy. Definitely do Easy.
Oh, Easy. That's
With-
that's some new shit.
Yeah, with the Kanye
Shout out to
joint.
Shout out to
Kanye.
Duke.
Easy.
Shout out to our boy
Hey,
Duke.
so that night when we was that picture I showed y'all, that's the song that came out of that night. Because they had Duke and Game made Easy at Game's house. And then Kanye heard it and wanted to get on it. And so he made all them sample changes, all them changes in there. He changed Duke beat. I actually think it was better before Kanye touched it. When I first heard it, it was me, Bun B, and Kevin Gates at Game House. I know that's a odd pairing of people.
Okay.
And the girl's Cash Doll best friend was there too. I forgot her name. Anyway, so we was at Game's house and he played that joint. I'm like, oh, that shit is crazy. And Bun B was like, yo, that's the one. Bun was over there doing the verse, and I think Kevin Gates was doing the verse. This is when Kevin Gates had just lost all that weight.
Yeah.
He had a dress shirt on and some sweatpants. Just remember that. Hello, brother. What's going on, bro? Always interesting. Any
Kevin
encounter
Gates.
I've had with Kevin
Me
Gates.
too. Yeah.
Fantastic guy, man. Anyway, so Kanye that night heard that, and then it was all of us constructing his rhyme. You know what I'm saying? In there, what's my guy? That
was it Mike Zombie?
No, the writer, the light-skinned nigga.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I just can't think of his name.
That's my partner too, man. Please remember his name, because I'd be disrespectful not to say his name. And that me not remembering your name is not that I don't love you. It's just that I don't remember. But it was all of us in there. I want to say his name specifically because he writes for Will Smith now. So y'all hear Will Smith? I don't know.
You talking about Jordan Lucas?
No. This dude ain't known like that. He my homeboy though, man. I'm trying to look. Let me look at my followers, because
that's what I'm looking at right now. Is me and Duke.
Let me look at my followers, because I rock with this dude. It's important that I say his name, y'all. Y'all just bear with me, because he don't get the acclaim that he should get. And really talented dude. Oh my God, I don't follow this nigga.
I got too many mutuals with this man. I can't find the guy. Where is he at?
There's a couple sleeper joints the game should play.
Oh yeah, figured like who? Tell me.
Crack Music.
Oh shit, I forgot about Crack Music.
Crack Music, that one. Was it really? Wow. Yeah. That was a choice. Love that song. Game is also on the Throw Some D's remix.
Really?
Yeah, there's a Throw Some D's remix that has Andre 3000, Jim Jones, Nelly, Murphy Lee in the game.
I'm paying attention to Justin, y'all, but I'm just trying to find this dude's name because it's important.
Huh? You know what I mean? Like, you start looking at this can go in different directions. You know what I mean? Let's see what else we got. My Life. What do we got? Yeah, Jesus Piece was great.
Man, I'm finna call this. Duke ain't answer the phone? It's important that we say this man's name, dog. He don't get the props that he's supposed to get, but he's dope as fuck. And it's tough being a writer, especially like that. Niggas don't ever get the love they're supposed to.
I can't believe you wouldn't play 100.
I mean, not in 7 songs.
It's only a 7-song versus?
Well, I'm just saying because I couldn't think of more than 7 for YG.
Oh, gotcha.
So if I was going 7, of course, if I'm going 20, I would play that song for sure. Man, let me call Duke, man. Sick.
You're tuned in live right now. Third verse podcast every Tuesday, 8 a.m. Also every Thursday, 8 a.m.
Read another super chat. Why?
10 of Pentacles, 10-10. How was your weekend, Justin? Drew.
Oh, there it is. Drew. Shout out to Drew. I think he got a different rap name, but Drew, that's my nigga. He was there. He was Chiller. Chiller.
Chller.
Chiller, yeah. So he played a lot of that was him. We all contributed, but a lot of that was him. He was the spearhead to that verse for Kanye. And he ended up working with Kanye some more. Kanye flew him to Miami. But he primarily, I think Will Smith don't care if people know he don't write his rhymes.
Not at this point.
Yeah, he writes all Will Smith shit at this time. I always pick on him and tell him that they be going to like islands and shit. Whenever Will Smith go to crazy places to record,
right? And
whenever he come back, I'll just be like, "How you sitting down going?" I always mess with him and be like, "So how?" Look at Justin. See how Justin want to hop. See how fast he want to hop. He don't want me to get my shit off. He want to hop roll so fast.
It's all happening.
Get out of there.
Justin did his hands
Get out of there.
He do his hands just like this. Oh, okay. Okay, Stat's about to say something. It's gonna get us.
Justin want to say, Stat, get out of there. Stat, get out of there.
That's how I felt when he was doing with the Negro thing. I was like,
they put knee in there. I didn't ever think about knees. Get up out of there. First time I think about knees. Okay.
We can't forget YG has Last Time That I Checked.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's got to go 8.
Yeah,
last time I checked it. Damn, he on that song.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. See, that's tough. It's tough. What you gonna do with that? When that Nipsey hit hook is about to go crazy when they play it.
Right.
Shh. Nipsey was.
This is gonna be an interesting versus, I think.
Who's in the audience?
I know.
That's how you gonna determine it.
To me, verses are won online. Because this one will be interesting. I'll say that because it's in LA, 2 LA artists. Last time when we went, it was Mike Will Made It and Hit Boy. So one was LA. But the audience itself was too cool for school. Like everybody was BET weekend crowd.
But Mike Will brought the party.
He did, but the audience, you couldn't tell by the audience. Like when you watched the stream, the audience was still chilling. Mike Will put on a show. I'll definitely give him that. But the audience itself was just kind of like,
This, I don't know this about YG. I know this about Game. I just told you. He turned the first session I had with him, like,
right.
It was 100 women in there.
Yeah.
If Game come to that session, how he rolls.
That is the tipping point.
He rolls up there how I know he roll, it's over. Y'all niggas in this room know how he roll. If he come up in there with all the niggas that be with him and then 100 women, it's over with because he got the whole audience is him.
Right.
He's got it. But do Waxstar get him, bring him out like that?
No. Same homeboys. So I'm saying.
Yeah. But I'm saying, but do we know Waxstar? Shout out to Waxstar, solid. That's my nigga. But Waxstar don't bring him out like that. I'm talking about.
No. I'm saying YG, his crew.
Oh yeah, it's Game crew too.
So it's like it's gonna be a gangster party.
It's definitely gonna be a gangster party. Yeah. Sonic got some crib niggas. Sonic a crib, right?
You got
Bird.
Like, you got the home team. Like,
it's definitely gonna be some gangbanging.
You don't want to go?
So gangbanging? I feel like you ask me shit when you know what the fuck it is. Niggas.
I was gonna say I stopped going to Chuck shows after like the second or third one just because of like it's a lot.
Can I tell you a story?
It's a lot.
So me and DJ used to have this studio in North Hollywood. And one day we let Wack have his birthday party up there. Wack 100.
Yeah.
Birthday party's going cool. Everything's regular. All of a sudden, the climate of the people that are there started to change. I started seeing that shit start turning into the movie's colors. So the gifts go from sweatsuits to Tech 9 instantly. Niggas really giving Wack like big guns for his birthday. putting them in boxes. Niggas rapping Tech 9s, ARs, all kind of big shit. I pulled Wack to the side. I said, either you or me got to go. I said, either you. I said, either. And when I say you, that's all you and all these convicts, my nigga. So what ended up happening was I left the studio and end up giving Wack that studio. Me and DJ gave Wack that studio. He's told that story a billion times. I gave it to him because I love him, but I also gave it to him because all them niggas knew where it was. It was that, and then DJ let YG have a party in there. Shit was crazy. Nigga, it was so many bloods in that motherfucker. It was so, I never seen that much. It was a sea of red. It was just all hood niggas in there. In North Hollywood. I said, DJ, we can't work it no more. It's over with. Studio done. So needless to say, when they say stat, you know the running joke? Every year when Top have that thing at Watts, the running joke with him and Manny is they call me to find out if I'm coming. I'm not going nowhere near no gang shit. You hear me, nigga? I wear the LA hat. You know why? Because this is the only neutral hat that you can wear out here. If this shit said goddamn, if this shit had a penguin on it, I would wear it. Because I love hats. This is the only hat you guys can wear in Los Angeles without getting your ass whooped. And who wears it? Me, because I don't want to get my ass whooped. So if you asking me, am I going to go to a place that I know is going to be heavily filled with gang members? Absolutely not, nigga. Never. Never. I didn't go to the pop out. I don't go to, I love Top. That's a beautiful thing he does in Watts every Christmas. Every year, he's like, man, you good? Come on. No, I don't care how good I am. I've never been to these places. I've never been to Compton. How long I've been here? Since 2003 and 4? I've never been to Compton, dog.
Ever.
I think I went there maybe one time when I first got here and
Have you been to Watts?
No. I don't want to go. When Kendrick said you ain't been to LA since if you don't travel past the 10, well, nigga, I ain't been to LA, nigga. Because I do not travel past the 10. I don't fuck with none of that.
Shout out to Sticks. I was in Watts a couple of weeks ago for Juneteenth. Yeah, the Watts Juneteenth block party.
And I told you,
it was dope. It was beautiful.
You'll never see me there.
I didn't even tell you.
Even hood.
I didn't even invite you.
You motherfucking right. Because you know, any hood food place, if it ain't on Postmates, I ain't fucking with it. Why would I go somewhere? I've had an experience out here. Them niggas jumped on me, bruh.
Have you told that story?
I would tell it every week.
Tell the story because I know you said it on the show. I've heard this story, but I don't think you said it on the show.
I was with somewhere when I was supposed to be with a girl, and I walked to her house. I parked my car across. We was over there off of La Brea, down by the Magic Johnson Fridays, and it was the street turns into the highway, so we had to park across where she lived at. We walking across the street where cars are going fast, so we get across, we go down this hill, we get in front of her house. She says, hey, there's a parking spot, go get your car. I had a 1972 Monte Carlo. My boy Phil, I was driving that. That's what I was riding around in. Big ass 350 block motor. It was matte black with red stripes. I'm just saying. I'm just telling y'all the situation.
What are you doing?
Of course you got jumped.
Take the Uber. What is going on?
Her name, dog. She's super cool, but for years I thought this bitch set me up. Anyway, she's like, yo, go get your car. You can park right in front of the spot. I'm like, cool. This is long time ago, y'all. This is like before 05. This is a long time ago. Anyway, I go get in my car. As I am walking, it's like a hill I'm walking up. I start hearing soup. No disrespect to any bloods inside of this thing. I'm not trying to mimic what y'all saying. I'm just telling you what I heard on that evening. I heard one soup. I'm looking around. What the fuck is soup? I didn't know what that was. Then I heard another one. As Lo said, soup. Like, what kind of birds they got over here in the hood? Some new shit. What the fuck is going on? And nigga, them shits just started surrounding me. Like soup.
It was like the whole.
Around.
It was like the saxophone.
But at the same time, I have an Atlanta Braves hat on, all black. I'm walking fast as fuck. I get to near the top of the hill. This nigga appeared out of nowhere like a ninja in the night, smelling of every Hennessy bottle. This nigga smelled like brown liquor. Every brown liquor he had, E&J, Hennessy, Crown Royal. This nigga had consumed every amount of brown liquor that has existed. This nigga said, "You think you can come to the neighborhood?" I said, he said, "Where you from?" I'm like, "Atlanta." Before I can get Atlanta out of my mouth, this nigga punched me so hard that my hat flew to the sidewalk. It wasn't close. But my adrenaline was pumping so crazy. That niggas would have killed me that night. I took off running. I told you what, no, I'm running into a place that's like running across the expressway. As I'm running, cars are coming. I'm talking about not fast. I'm talking about not slow. They driving fast as fuck. Lord know what I'm talking about over there. They driving fast. So I'm running, cars is dodging out the way. And I caused all these accidents. They hitting each other. I look to the other side of the street, 7 cars lined up. Them niggas is yelling at me from across the way. I took off running. I get a call. This was back when Big U and Wack was cool. I get a call from Wack, and Wack is asking me about some studio shit. And then he put Big U on the phone. And I tell him where it's at. And they talking about I say, hey, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Don't touch nobody. Don't send nobody on my regard. It's my fault. It's on me. And I remember running all the way up to the plaza where the Magic Johnson Fridays was. And it was a Ralph's grocery store. And I'm just in that plaza hiding behind a trash can, thinking that these niggas is about to come and kill me. And she pulls up talking about what happened. I think that's one of the only times I almost
said what happened.
That girl pulled up. This is one of the only times I almost called a woman the B word. I've never said it to a woman, but that when she said what happened, and the niggas that punched me in my face, I'm like, what do you mean what happened? You see them niggas trying to kill me. They tried to kill me. You did it. You set me up. You did this to me. I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't know nothing about it. She was crying. I'm like, oh man, you listen. From that point on, I learned my lesson.
Right.
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
It's stressful. 20 years later. 23 years later.
Them niggas almost killed me, bro.
Yeah.
Them, bro, when I tell you it's like, dog, I'm like, that shit real. They really be beating niggas up. Like, they would have stomped the shit out of me.
Yeah.
All because I was at her neighborhood. And I learned something that night.
In a black Monte Carlo with a red.
Never, listen, anybody in LA, you coming out here, if she live in an apartment in a hood area, do not go to her house.
You got Shireen.
Yeah.
You cannot go to apartments in LA. Like in the hood, don't do it. Maybe if she got a house, you might could pull up, but I would suggest you not do that either. This shit dangerous. And all these restaurants, I seen DDG brother over there getting a hamburger. They banged on him and made that nigga leave. This ain't the normal black culture over here. And I understand because they got dudes that come over there from rival gangs. If they don't do that, then they subject to get killed and I understand. I get it. I respect the brothers. Y'all do what y'all do. But I keep it all the way. No gang bang. I don't gang bang. I don't gang gang. What the 50 say? I'm not gang gang. I'm not gang bang. I don't want none of that. I'll write you a gang bang song. You go to that studio? I know all the shit. Game taught me everything. I put it out. Treetops, don't stop. 2 Crips, goddamn, what's it? 60s, 40s, 30s. They got all the numbers. I don't fuck with that.
He said all the numbers.
All the numbers. It's another nigga named Slim the Mobster.
Yeah.
A gangbang nigga. That nigga serious. He allegedly has shot niggas in the studio. Allegedly. That's a nigga not to play with. If y'all hear about a nigga named Slim the Mobster, don't play with him. Elite MC too. Wrote a lot of shit for Dre too. He wrote my diary for Dre. Super cool nigga. But when I tell you he got a switch, top dog. It's a switch on top. I know he corporate and it's all good. I seen the switch. That nigga will turn in, I think they call him Dog. Yeah. I remember him, he laughed about it all the time. I was like, dog, it's like you was a whole nother person. Because the niggas really just, them gangbang niggas, they turned to different people. Like I've been on the phone with Wack when he turned to gangster Wack. Like my nigga, what's going on? Like what's happening? Dog, this last story. I know I just gotta tell y'all this. We was in Washington, D.C. Me and Game. It was me, Game, his security nigga, Big Kev. It was 3 of us, dog. And Sonic. 4 niggas. We went to the strip club. Now, Game, I don't know. He had a beef with some dude. When I tell you they was 30, 40 deep in Washington, D.C., we was about to get annihilated. Do you understand me? And this nigga Game pulled out one of the greatest gang banging performances. He saved our life that night. I love this nigga. Y'all can't tell me nothing different. They was gonna kill us. This nigga Game got the blood. They thought this nigga was a psycho. It worked. I love this nigga. Game, I love him. He saved our life, dog. It was 30 of them, 4 of us. They all had guns. Kev had 1 gun, dog. That shit was smaller than my hand. And them niggas had some big shit out there. And Game out there. So I know y'all call him lame, whatever y'all want to say about him. He saved my life that night. Cause that nigga got so animated that them motherfuckers was like, yo, he really is like that. So all these other niggas is like that. It's like 300.
Yeah.
Like the movie 300.
Yeah.
It was a whole army versus 300 niggas. But I wasn't like that. I can box one-on-one. I'm not good in groups. I'm not good with groups. Like if it's a group of niggas, y'all got me. I'm more of a one-on-one solo. But groups, I'm not good with that. So y'all come with the gangbang fight, and I'm gonna get my ass whooped.
That's funny.
We're not gonna see Stat at any hood days in LA.
Sorry for being long-winded, y'all.
That's funny. That's like 3 segments, right? That's like 3 YouTube clips right there.
I'm sorry.
The time.
I don't apologize for giving us clickbait.
I'm just telling y'all what it was.
Did you get your car back?
No, they didn't steal the car.
They didn't steal the car?
But I ended up getting the car the next morning.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I left it there all night. Oh, for sure.
left it there all night.
Oh, look, we wasn't going back. We wasn't going back. Yo, Justin, them niggas was trying to. Them niggas would have killed me out there, dog. That man hit me with the strength of Zeus. He came across my face. My whole, I felt like that slow motion with your mouth. I had to grab it over here, pull it back, and take up.
He said he showed up like a ninja in the night.
In the ninja in the night, nigga. I'm looking around because I'm hearing all the swoops. This nigga just like popped out of nowhere. It's like a movie. Where did this nigga come from?
He's like Ghost Dog.
This nigga just popped out. You think you can come to the neighborhood? No, I'm from Atlanta. Boom. Oh.
Bro,
I never ran that fast in my life, bro.
You told about the first time you told me that was after during the basketball game. I think you told me about that because you were warning me.
I'm not tough, dog.
You were telling me, you know how the city could be.
Don't play around with it. Don't come out here thinking it's cool.
Right.
And the Beverly Center used to be a huge trap. That used to be a trap. We're gonna have Brian Michael Cox on the show. I haven't told this story because we wanted to save it.
Let's save for him.
We save it because it's a whole story where we was about to get out. Oh man.
Bless you.
That was another situation. B Cox. Shout out to B Cox. He know about it. Oh my God.
That's funny.
I feel like you haven't really lived in LA if you haven't been banged on at least once.
That's crazy.
Right.
I remember my first time getting banged on.
Dog, what? When you look at Los, that's just seriously though. No disrespect. No disrespect to Los right here. What about Los that looks like he in the game? Now, Los.
All right, to be fair, I was in the Crip neighborhood. I was over there off Hyde Park by that liquor store and the laundromat.
But look at Los though.
And I had on. Hold on, I was new to LA. I didn't know what I was doing.
You had that beard?
I was low cut. I had an Alabama t-shirt and an Alabama hat on. So I'm red.
You still look like Agbe.
That's fine, but I'm flamed up walking around in the hood. Yeah, and I also look
like Nip.
So I go
look like a Nip nigga.
I went in there, dude banged on me. He was like, "Where you from, homie?" I said, "From Alabama." He goes, "Hey, cuz it's 60s right here." I don't know what's going on. I was like, "Oh, okay." Walked out. God watch those over babies and fools. That day I was the fool. I had no clue what I was doing. that dude gave me a pass clearly because at that point he realized like, oh, he either crazy or he don't know where he's at. And gave me the pass. I walked out, nothing. And then I asked my homeboy, he was like, what you doing wearing Alabama gear? Like, you got all red on in the 60s area. Like, take that shit off. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, they don't play about hats out here.
Colors and hats. Now, it's not as bad as it was now, I don't think, as it was like, 15 years ago? Is it? Okay, yeah.
You can't be rocking Atlanta Braves hat.
Pick back up.
You try to, nigga, you wear that Jordan hat?
Yeah.
With doing like this, you gonna get your ass whooped. You think it is? That nigga laughing, but he know. You think you this Jordan gear.
That's
no,
crazy.
This getting your ass whooped gear. You can't wear the Jordan hat.
Pittsburgh Pirates, you can't wear. Anaheim Angels, you can't wear.
Washington Nationals.
Washington Nationals, you can't wear.
No, nigga. Atlanta Braves, that's the Avenue Crips.
Yep, Avenue.
Can't do that, nigga. The fucking what's the Seattle Mariners?
Oh yeah,
you can't do none of that. 49ers,
dang, I forgot about
Raiders. Then the Mexicans got their shit.
Yep.
Then the Samoans.
That's crazy.
Nigga, Eminem
just don't wear
Samoans.
anything when you're in LA. Wear a white.
Eminem had the Samoans.
Nigga, Eminem had the Samoans.
What do you mean?
Like when niggas try to bully Eminem when he was come out here.
Yeah.
He partnered with the Samoans. Hey, what's the Samoan? Them Samoan niggas ain't nothing to play with.
Eagle Rock.
Yeah.
Like Eagle Rock's Morningside, all of that. Like, yeah.
So
Samoan,
I would go.
That's a whole nother.
Wow.
And then Simone, a lot of them is like Pyrus.
Nigga, Eminem had some niggas that you see niggas ain't play with Eminem.
Right.
Booyah Tribe.
The Booyah Tribe.
Tribe. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Niggas did not play with him. I don't know if y'all seen that movie, that big ass dude that looked like it was a movie that came out and it's a dude that looked like he 8 feet tall. And he's in that movie. He was a real gang member. That's Eminem partner. Niggas did not play with Marshall out here in West Coast. I'm telling you. Niggas, what beef he got in out here?
Right.
And they ain't play with him in Detroit because of Trick. Shout out to Trick. A real one. We love you, Trick. I love all my thug niggas, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all make life, y'all make the world a better place, man. Especially for me. I ain't never had no issues. I don't try to be tough. I just make my music. I will box a nigga one-on-one that's not connected. He can't be connected. You can't beat up a connected nigga because then they gonna jump you. Like I said, I'm horrible in groups. It's not good with groups. I'm good.
Let's check the next super chat.
I'm sorry.
No, that was good.
Switching gears. 10 of Pentacles, 10-10. How was your weekend, Justin?
It was great. I didn't get assaulted over my outfit or headwear. I watched Spain beat Argentina, so I was happy that the non-Argentinians won. That was about it. It was a good weekend. Just happy to see that.
That was beautiful watching those Argentinian tears fall. Blue Slides 24. It's a documentary about people who leaked music in the 90s and 2000s and how it messed up album releases like Eminem's show. Eminem, Jimmy, 50, advertisement popped up, excuse me.
It's about Napster.
Eminem, Jimmy, 50, etc. In the documentary, it shows how streaming took over.
Yeah, it's about Napster and the people who were the first ones to upload it online.
That's on Paramount?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to check that out.
Yeah, see that.
That was a great time. It was a crazy time. I guess it was bad for some people, but that was a great time.
Yeah.
Like historically speaking, just during the Napster era, the LimeWire era, Kazaa, Bear Share, Audio Galaxy.
Then the tail end, my mixtape.
My mixtape, right. And then the file and the file sharing lockers, Mega Upload, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like that lets you know how greedy the music industry could be because they could have had streaming platforms in the 90s, apparently. Apparently they could have done it.
I mean, that PIF and those type of sites were literally streaming platforms.
Right.
Like you had to listen to it on the
app.
Site. Yeah.
Literally, legitimately.
Man, I never thought about Justin. Great point.
You know what YG and Game have in common?
What?
They both are honorary Mexicans in LA. If you go to their shows,
right?
I just thought about that. If you go to their shows, it's all Mexicans. That's what made me want to get a Hispanic rapper going to a game and seeing Game and YG.
Yeah.
Because Game YG did that song. Was it Vatos? What's that song he did? People's Loco. He did some song and some Hispanic people was offended by that.
No, that was the title.
Was it? YG did one too because the dude that's Tank's manager now, super connected. I remember connecting them too, and they had to figure that out. They got that shit done or whatever. But yeah, even more so than Snoop. Game and YG are Mexican. They honorary Hispanics out here for real. They got really love in them communities. Even more than Kendrick, I think. Maybe this lefty gunplay thing kind of helped people but I know Game and YG is really respected by that culture of the Hispanics and shit.
I think local was all right. It was I Caramba that people didn't like. Oh, that was okay.
I don't know.
All right, moving on. Zero Fox 40 says, I love third verse. Joined with a 1-month membership. Welcome to Crow It Up.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Drop a gong on that one.
Blue Slides 24 said, Brock, the reason why Cardo is with Dot and them.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Brock again. Like I said.
Just Glenn, heavy on F. Clarence Thomas.
For real.
Yeah.
Right.
That dude don't get no love. None.
Kojima 89, Stat El Bay gonna be on Thursday in a Moorish Fez hat.
And a who?
I didn't hear it. Say it again.
What's a
Stat El Bay gonna be on Thursday in a Moorish Fez hat.
What's a Moorish Fez hat?
Little hat. The one that like the Shriners wear and stuff. The little red hat.
Oh, so is that gang neutral?
I think you can wear that.
Is that gang neutral?
Can I wear that one? Speaking of funny hats,
actually, wait, it is red. It is red. All right. Mogi, I'm not sure how to say your name. I'm gonna try here. Mogaeta sent 1,000 jewels.
Shout out to the jewels. I don't know what that is.
Word up. Appreciate it. Dropping jewels. Thousands of them.
Run the jewels. We love it. Just Glenn said Ryan embarrassed the guy on Ryan embarrassed the guy. ESPN was giving his own show. Can't have his opinion invalidated due to him actually not playing. That's the real reason.
I think there was just that was probably the straw that broke the camel's back. But I don't think that's just the only thing. It's so crazy. Like, these shows are set up for these guys to be combative and go at each other. And then you get mad at them because they say something that's out of the realm of it's stupid to me. But I think it's just being set up. You're set up to fail. And that's something that you have to understand when you work at a corporation. Being truthful, because I'm always honest with y'all. You know, if me and Justin and DJ start getting crazy big sponsors and they say, hey, Stat, don't curse. I won't be cursing.
Right. Right.
I won't be cursing. Because I was going to do what I said I going to do, boss. I certainly is. Yes, I is. I was going to do that, boss. I was going to do what they say.
And there was rumors back in February. The Athletic had reported that Ryan Clark and a lot of other people might be getting let go later this year once ESPN started dropping the hammer. So, yeah. Kojima 89. Hey, look, we're only going to tolerate so much disrespect here because you paid for this. But he said, third verse got to stop using that Wendy's Wi-Fi. Shake my head.
Got a point, K. Gemma.
Listen.
Got a point. It's Spectrum. You know what I mean?
We trying.
We're doing our best. It's not like we're not investing in it.
Yeah,
we're trying to get it fixed.
We got top-notch shit over here, man.
It's not us. It's Spectrum.
It's
We're
Spectrum.
doing
We're
the
doing
best
our
we can.
best. You know?
I got crappy Wi-Fi at my house with Spectrum.
Me too.
It's not an us problem. It's a them problem.
I just told y'all I was trying to fight the man who installed it. I was about to get in the fight with him. Exactly.
That would have been incredible content.
I want it to be good.
Just Gwen said, another example of lame being lame, Obbs and Compton.
And like I said, I can't even defend some of the behavior, but I will always stand next to my brother and my friend. As certain behavior that a lot of people do that I can't defend, but I'll never call them lame. It's my dog.
You want to react to the verses on Thursday instead of doing the music show?
We should do that. That'll be good.
Yeah, it might be earlier than the new music dropping, but I'm not sure what time the verses starts.
So do we watch it while we're on the show?
Yeah, we watch it while we're on the show.
So it come on at 6.
Yeah.
So do we watch it afterwards or do we watch
I think we watch it at 6. When we watch it at 6.
Watch it, do it live.
Yeah,
live
do it live while it's happening.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So let's do that. So we'll have a remix this week instead of the 9 p.m. music show. We'll do a 6 p.m. reactive versus.
That's a great idea.
We'll catch up with the new music next
That's
week.
a great idea.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's a good job. Good idea.
Get the pound sign for you. Don't leave me hanging now. Take your dog to the pound now.
That's what's up.
Take your dog to the pound.
It's all happening. Take your dog to the pound.
I've never heard that before. Take your dog to the
Take your dog to the pound.
He doesn't give you the pound sign.
Take your dog to the pound.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't wait for real. Said top of the morning, Justin Staten chat. Didn't even know there was a versus, but I'm going with the underdog YG. I think he's a better performer.
Yo, we were talking. I don't think we think that YG's an underdog here. I think YG might actually be the favorite.
Especially if it depends on who's in the audience.
Yeah.
And just Gwen, I wasn't saying I wasn't trying to be offensive. I know you call him that. Call him lame. Shout out to you. You know we love you. I'm not mad at you for calling him that either. You know, you're entitled to your opinion. He's definitely done some things that are in that realm. I can't say it, you know, but I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah. Sorry not to cut you off, Justin.
No, you're good.
Mississippi Brown Girl says, Stat requesting a pod on your art. Love what I see.
Oh, it's art in here.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Art. Yeah, we should talk about that.
Yeah, we should.
So the art.
we could actually do like a separate video. Like we just get Aaron to record us. We walk around and you talk about the art.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
I want to give a
That's
shout.
actually a separate piece of content. I think we should.
I just want to say the name now. Tanya Calderon. Y'all can look her up on Instagram. Phenomenal artist. Been my friend for a very long time. And I don't even think she does a lot of these type of pieces anymore, but she's incredible. She's from Arizona. So I always tell her I can't wait till she dies so I can make a lot of money.
Shout out to Lils, our moderator. She is also from Arizona.
Yes, shout out to Lils.
Blue Slides 24. What happened when Game was with Star Trek?
I didn't know he was with Star Trek.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't either.
I never knew that. I don't even know of him rapping over Pharrell beats. I know Just Blaze. He's been over a lot of the producers, but I don't think we ever worked with Pharrell. I think Pharrell came out of the studio and we played him some music, but I don't think they ended up doing that because Pharrell was in the back room.
Right.
But I don't think they ended up doing nothing.
Can't wait for real. Gotta play Ali Boumaier off Jesus Piece.
Crazy. Yeah.
I mean,
that's one of the ones right there.
I forgot about. I don't be thinking about the. I don't be thinking about.
Yeah, that's a crazy track.
Loyal shot that video. Loyal shot that video.
You did? Wow.
That's dope.
I remember putting that song together. I remember that. I was mad about that, him beefing with Ross and Meek. Because man, they'll never perform that together.
Right.
That song hard as fuck.
Crazy.
Now Ross on that song too. Meek ain't. Oh, Meek is on Scared Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. You know, them songs all run together. That's crazy. Man, listen. I just want to say something. I just want to give myself some props right now. Man, me and this dude made some phenomenal shit together.
Yeah.
Like we went on a run, dog. Like, and I appreciate him for even allowing me to A&R and work. And because I never really A&R projects, WAC 100 had a lot to do with that too. Like, but we did some great work. So this is good. We get to react to that.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's a good idea, dog. Take your dog to the pound one more time.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying?
And, I think a lot of y'all best work never even saw the light of day, personally.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think the better tracks got left on the cutting room floor a lot of times more than not, because I don't think people realize the level that man records at. You'll legitimately over 100 songs for one album, and then he'll go back and be like, "Oh no, let's do another 100." Like it is a
let's do another 100.
It is insane. It is insane.
That's one thing that's consistent with every artist that Dr. Dre work with. It's the work ethic is unmatched. We call it's aftermath school. We get to that studio at 1 or 3 o'clock, and we in that bitch till 6 in the morning. 6, 7 in the morning. And if me and Game he had the edible, we in that bitch for 3 days. But like it's like Los will tell you, Lord will tell you. That's how I met these guys. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Game.
Yeah, I met Los like that. I met Loyal because Loyal was the camera dude in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Loyal was he was hustling so crazy. This back when niggas would get Ubers. Loyal, would just steal a nigga Uber to go home. Lawyer, motherfucker order Uber. Lawyer go outside and just hop in somebody's car and be like, yeah, take me here. You know, that's back before Uber fixed their shit. Lawyer can't do that. You couldn't do that now. But back in the days, you could steal a nigga Uber quick. $40 off your car, dog. But that's how I met these guys, man.
Crazy.
Shit was crazy.
Oh man. Can't wait for real. Versus is won by performance. Look at what Mario did to Marion and Locks did to Dipset. Don't think Game just gonna wash YG.
I don't know if y'all been to a Game show. Game is a hell of a performer. What y'all talking about? I don't know what's going on. He might be a better performer than the songs. I'm just saying YG is going to be very intoxicated. I can say that. He gonna be drunk. I don't know if he stopped drinking, but he drinks a lot. He is a heavy. I don't know if y'all know this. YG drinks a lot of alcohol. So he don't even move like crazy like that. Game ain't gonna be drunk. When Game used to do that shit with that bottle like he drinking, I'm telling, fuck it. I'm telling. Give a damn. Give a fuck. That was never no alcohol in there, nigga. That was water every time. Nigga ain't drinking no damn alcohol. People like, man, I just seen Game with a 18-gallon bottle of liquor pouring it back. That shit was straight agua. You can't drink no alcohol like that and then get up there and do all them songs and remember them raps. Nigga ain't Amy Winehouse. them niggas moving it. Well, because Amy Winehouse was on heroin performing. That was crazy. Think about how remembering them songs on heroin. Yeah. If y'all want to see a good documentary, go watch Amy Winehouse documentary.
Right.
Very sad. Anyway, go ahead, Los. I'm sorry.
Can't wait for real, man. Getting banged on is rites of passage. It happened to me in Long Beach by the Rolling 20s. Shout out Serena. It's worth it though.
Shout out Serena. It's worth it though.
Okay, wait. Oh, okay. Oh,
Right.
okay. I see what's
Worth
going on.
getting banged on.
Yeah, right.
Well, K-Way, let me lead you to a lyric that from the great philosopher Snoop Dogg. Ain't no coochie good enough to get banged while I'm up in it. Remember that?
Yeah,
Yes.
ain't no cushion good enough to get it back. Yeah, we'll get banged while I'm up in it. Yeah. You know, cushion good enough to while I'm up in it. Yeah, some people out. Yep.
Yep. Ain't no coochie good enough for that. Ain't none. So I definitely that experience I had, it changed my life. I think it saved my life.
Yeah.
Because had that not happened, I might have went to another hood and it wouldn't have ended like that. So I was lucky.
Right.
I mean, the people that got in the car accident as a result of me running across the street.
Pile up?
Oh, it was crazy.
Oh god.
It was so crazy. And people getting out their cars yelling. I'm in the shadows, ducked down, whispering, talking to Wack. Like, nigga, what's wrong with you? They trying to kill me. Why are you whispering? What street you on? Nigga called Big U. I'm sending. I said, please don't send nobody. I don't want them niggas to know I had nothing to do. I got to go get my car. Please don't send nobody.
Bucktooth Music, Crow It Up member for 3 months. We appreciate you.
Big shout out to you, Bucktooth. Thank you very much.
Let's see, Can't Wait for Real. Man, I'm trying to be an artist in repertoire. I'm tired of corporate America. I wish A&Rs were still a thing.
They are a thing, but now, just so you know, A&Rs are more like they're researchers now, and it's more secretarial work being done.
Right.
It was a time where A&Rs, I think that was like the last of it. When I did it, we really crafted the albums.
Right.
We really sat with the producers. We really sat with the artists, talk about song structure, talking about subjects, what we gonna talk about, where we going with this record, having conversations with the producers, figuring out the splits. Oh, we should have somebody sing this, producing the singers. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't just A&R, and I was actually producing records with Chuck. We were producing songs, that On and On song, like a lot of that shit. These niggas was in there, like we was in there building that shit from scratch, you know. And so, yeah, that don't exist now. It's just more like, oh, dude got a cool song and go give him a beat CD or get not a CD, but, you know, send him some beats to his email or to his phone. loaded up. Nigga ain't talking about nothing. But it's a hood dude that's kind of blowing up. He's 24 years old. It's very different than this ain't. This more some commercial shit, but he popping in the South. Nigga named Fox BD. I think
You said to me.
I told you about him. Dude is dope. He's not no hip hop shit, so don't come in and listen to this nigga. But he got his own little style. I think he's from Memphis, and it's bubbling. And I think our audience should know everything that's happening in the space, not just the underground shit, but the overground stuff too, so that we're more informed. Because this thing can get past you and get you not knowing what's happening in rap, and you just live in your little box. So that's something you could check out. Like I told my boy the Saucy Santana song was gonna work. He got upset with me for saying that. I'm like, dog, hey, you can't do that. That song's a hit. It's a whole outrage now because them football players did a whole dance to it.
I didn't even see that.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. So they did a whole, because it's called Quiet on the Creek.
Right.
And it's referring to when he I think he calls himself a he. When Saucy was younger, when he would go fishing with his father or his uncle, when you had to be quiet while they on the creek fishing for the shit. But he's using it as a metaphor to be quiet on the creek with a man, or just got to be quiet so you can get whatever you want out of the man.
Right.
Which actually refers to his life, because if y'all didn't know, it's a lot of down low activity happens in the music industry. So so he probably has seen a lot of that shit. Niggas not, which I always say, I want to say this. I want to encourage every person that lives that lifestyle. Hey man, be yourself. We're gonna love you, baby. Do what you want to do. We love you, man. And anybody that don't want you to be yourself, you tell them I said fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Because if that was me, I would have a tattoo up here. It would say, I'm gay on my forehead. I would be the gayest nigga ever if I was gay. I'd probably be like on the gay council. Like it'd be like, hey, that nigga, he gay. It would add wise to my gay. You know what I'm saying? So
I think we got another super chat.
Justin. Hey yo, you know what I do? I try to see how far I can push Justin before he gets uncomfortable.
Get him out of there. Get out of there.
We got another one. I saw one.
We got another super chat from Blue Slides 24. Said Game has a track with Justin Timberlake and Pharrell from 2010. It Must Be Me in 2010. Raekwon Rock and Roll Remix and Mama Knows from Red Album.
Okay.
You got some joints. You got plenty of joints. Word up. You got no more super chats here? So where you at, man?
Oh, this dude S1 just sent me a beat. What's this for? Is it for games?
Can play it.
Play it live on the show.
Play it live on the show. Shout out to S1. Incredible producer.
His son too. Oh, you guys didn't hear that? Blah 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 blah.
I didn't know it was a song. I thought it was a beat. Hold on, dog.
I covered it up. I just started saying blah blah blah.
Hold on, dog. Let me find out what that is. I don't know what this nigga doing.
Hey, I'm on the pod right now.
I'm on the podcast. I just played that shit. He gonna be like, I know FaceTime niggas. They be like, man, I'm in a tub or something. Yeah, he ain't gonna answer the FaceTime. He just sent me this whole damn song. What is this?
Third Verse Podcast. 8 a.m. This channel every Tuesday. So that's making a call to S1.
He just sent me I guess it's him and YG on the song. It's their song together. He not answering.
All right, well.
But what? Yeah, it's Game and YG. So I don't know. It's called Red People. I guess they just did it.
Okay.
I fucked up.
The beat sound crazy.
I messed up, y'all. I shouldn't have played that. I mean, listen, see that
you didn't play that much of it.
Yeah. Did y'all hear? Did they hear a lot of?
Nobody heard nothing.
I started to sing blah 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 once I heard lyrics.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm tripping.
They got to drop it now, though.
Speaking of documentaries that leak songs, live on the third verse.
That's why you got to tune in. You have to tune in the third verse. You never know what music's going to show up and come out of Stats.
That's why I be saying these phones, it's songs in this phone, man. This phone got some shit in it.
Man, we're at a super chat. You got anything else you want to tell people?
Man, okay. I want everybody to tune in to Coach United. He's back.
Back this week, 5 p.m. PST.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
5 p.m. PST this Wednesday. Coach United returns. It's all happening. Make sure you tap in.
Yes, I also want to say Thursday morning we will be back. And Thursday at 6 p.m. we will be watching Versus live together.
Yeah.
And going over it.
Right.
And hopefully I don't say anything to make Game mad at me.
Let's hope not.
Yes.
Or S1.
Oh, well, S1's probably mad. Because I think his cousin listened to the show. So he's gonna be like, "Yo, Stat played this song." I didn't know what the fuck it was. I thought it was just a beat.
People gotta give a heads up.
He sends me beats all the time, so I should have read it. It said Game.
Let's redirect responsibility. People, you gotta give people a heads up when you send them stuff you don't want them to show.
Game YGS1. This. See, Justin, you changed my whole life around. People could like trust me with shit now. Now I get it. And I just play it live. Just fucking up rollouts left and right.
Another reason to tune in the third verse. You never know whose rollout might be compromised.
All right.
Big shout out to the audience. Big shout out to everyone who's supporting us. Big shout out to everyone who hates our guts. Big shout out to everyone who shows love. It's all part of the mixture. It's all part of the equation. It's all part of the chemistry.
And I want to tell y'all, everybody that give us super chats, we appreciate y'all. You guys are the motor that makes this thing go. I know we don't sit up here and ask y'all to do that, but like that shit really means a lot to us because it's how we are able to compensate and pay for the things that we got going on because our views have not gotten to a place where we popping. But I assure you this, when we are popping and our shit is and we up there, this won't be like them shows where like y'all ain't compensated or feel like y'all are part of what we doing. We're gonna do a lot of special things for especially our day ones, and that's all of y'all in here with us. We'll never be like the rest of these bum ass shows. We acting like they're above their audience, which is lame as fuck. So we appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all on Coach United and third verse later on this week.
Real quick, positive vibes to everybody laid off at ESPN, including Andreas Hale. Just saw your tweet. Andreas Hale was one of my biggest inspirations on the journalism tip. He was editor-in-chief of Hip Hop DX before Jake Payne. He ran DX when it was blog focus. So William Ketchum's came out from there. Ambassador came out from there. I think Charlemagne had his blog around that time. It was a point in time where DX was turning into a place where you also went for commentary. And he was a huge inspiration on me. After he left DX, he started a platform called The Well-Versed. He helped develop and shape me as a writer directly. And so he left and went to ESPN and covers contact sports and a number of different things. And I just saw your tweet. Sending positive energy to you. I'm always here if there's anything I can do or any way I can be of service, but I really appreciate you. Can't even imagine my career without you, though.
Oh, hold on. He tried to call me back. Hold on.
Don't cut it yet.
Don't cut it yet. Hold on. If I got my shit on.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
He calling me, I'm calling him. He called me 3 times. We're gonna find out. We're gonna get the exclusive.
Let's figure out what kind of mistake we made.
Hey dog, where that song from?
Oh, my bad, bro. I know you used to come play it.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You know, you've been sending me beats lately, so I didn't know it was a song, nigga.
Okay, my bad. I guess I should have said that on there. That's a joint we just did because y'all was talking about the whole thing, and I was like, oh, I forgot to send this to Stat.
So, y'all just did it right now?
Yeah, we did it like last week.
Was you out here, nigga?
No, I hadn't seen it.
Okay.
hey, I'm coming through the show when I come out there.
Yeah, because you bullshit. This is this what y'all know. This S1 legendary producer, iconic. S1, tell them some of the things you've done, and just tell them real quick. This real quick.
Man, you know I hate doing that.
He did Power by Kanye West. He did what's Black Excellence? Come on.
Murder the Excellence. Watch the Throne. Guilt Trip. Jesus. Best Thing I Never Had. Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hold on, stop. Who was your manager though?
Y'all were DJ.
Hey,
DJ is fat.
That's for you bust ass niggas that think I ain't had no job.
Yeah. Fake work.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, crow it up.
Throw it up. He said throw it up. Yo, shout out to all you work on Strange Fruit Project, though. That's when I got hooked to you, man. You've been doing it for a minute. Congratulations.
I appreciate it, man. My cousin, Myth, he's a big fan of the show. I think he's on right now watching it. But yeah, bro. Yeah, appreciate that, man. We've been working on new music as well. So
nice.
We'll make sure we get that to y'all once we're done. We almost done with it.
Are you going on the road with Erykah Badu and
yes, I am. Yeah, I'll be on the road. I'll be out with them in September.
Incredible, man.
I'll definitely be out with them. I'm looking at coming out there next month. So I'm gonna definitely come through to the show.
For sure. And I just want to tell you before you come out here, I just want to tell you I'm proud of you, man. Just as because of the father that you are. You know, shout out to your lovely wife. You know, we family. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we family. Absolutely, and you know, your son like my own, you know, I love him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm guiding him through.
He tell me he talk to you a lot.
Yeah, I'm guiding him through. Hey, he gonna make it though. He didn't figure it out.
Oh, he is, man. I totally believe that, man. Just seeing like the focus and the things he's been doing and the grind he's been I see it. I see it, man.
What I love about him is he never leaned on his celebrity and you being who you are. He made his own way. He never leaned on that like, oh, you know, my daddy is this. Nah, that nigga made his own way. He doing something totally different and left.
Yes, I totally agree, man. He's finding his own way, bro.
So anyway,
he's just super. He's so talented, man.
Yes. Super talented.
This, on the artist side, the songwriting side, and the production side. It's just like, and it's so natural.
Yep. And you know, we could talk all day, but yeah, you gonna come do the show. I appreciate you. My bad for playing that song.
You thought me I was trying to text. I was like, no.
Everybody gonna hear it on Thursday?
Game be calling me, talking about, man, what you
Nah, he know how it is. I got his whole album in here. I got the new album. But you know that shit changed. Nigga do so many damn songs. So
yeah, so many songs, man.
Yeah, but that song banging right there. That song hard. Hopefully they play it on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, brother. I'll be in touch. Let me know when you get here so we can set it up.
Okay, man. We'll do, bro.
All right, peace.
It's all happening.
Yeah, that's for y'all busters that say I ain't got no job. Y'all niggas just think I be making up, fabricating my life over here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he don't do nothing. He ain't never did nothing. And he ain't do. Bum ass niggas. I'm gonna let him talk about the Madonna shit when he get on here. We ain't talk about that.
Right.
Talk about how we got with Madonna. Nigga work with Madonna. You know, we gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying?
And on that note,
yeah.
Whatever you wanna know, whoever you wanna see, the place you all need to be, the place you can't leave, the seed that plants seeds, the place you allowed to talk free. Whatever you wanna know, whoever you wanna see, the place you all need to be, the place you can't leave, the seed that plants seeds, the place you allowed to talk free.